What's up, everybody? How we doing? Let me turn this music down a little bit. Oh, okay. We got, well, that's good. The the alerts are working. Okay. Can you guys hear that, by the way? I can't hear the alerts. I don't know if you all can or not. No, I definitely can't hear that. So, what's up? Did everybody have a good weekend? Sorry I couldn't stream yesterday. All the alerts are piling through, guys. I can't even hear them. Can you guys hear those? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Is it done? Is it done? It might be done. I might have to turn off the alerts. We are, that's what I was working on before the stream started. I was trying to get the alerts like sorted because I've been trying to get that like working correctly. So it's clearly not 100% there, but I've been busy doing other things like working on the website, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But before we do that, let's get to the chat. Let's give some shouts. I don't even have to like look. I already know Pickle Diller was the first one here because he's always the first one here lately. I don't know what it is, guys. I think he literally just sits in the Discord and waits to see the stream VOD pop up in the announcements, and he's just like, it's like a race to beat him there. I posted that I was going live at 8:30, and then I immediately went to the chat, and I was, as I was typing, someone please beat Pickle Diller, he was like, first. He even beat me. I posted the damn thing. He's fast. He's really fast. So anyway, Pickle Diller, welcome. Generic Jerry was second. Chili was third. We've also got T-Bert. Let's scroll. Spider Mat Man. I wish you would just like post a list instead of me having to like scroll through all these to make sure I hit everybody. We got Fatal NCG, Primitive, The Disciple, Roman Plays, Akinero. By the way, Akinero, that's new. Welcome to SAV Sack of Friends. Thank you for becoming a member. That's awesome. Welcome to the Sack. Immortal Squatch, or Sasquatch is here. Snarko is in the chat. What's up, Snarko? Hooligan is here. Zooshot YouTube Rezi. We've got Josiah Rowley. We've got Krizix. I forget how to say that name again already. Drew Shoto is here. Welcome, Drew. We've also got Scout Foley. We've got Greg G Money 1990 needs GTA 6. What's up, brother? Did I say Roman before? Welcome to the stream. Midnight Gaming. Haven't said that one before. Welcome to the stream. Let's see who else we got. Brett02 is here. MMC T8L. I don't remember saying that name before. Welcome to the stream. Will Mac Daddy is in the house with the Daddy Chill emoji. We need to get that like actually set up on here because that's one of my favorite memes ever. Phoenix Del Mar, welcome, buddy. Stoner Cat is here. I'm definitely not famous. Dropping the gift of memberships already. Dropped, I think, 2 at least that I can see. Thank you, Famous. I appreciate you, brother. You are far too generous. My wife is here. Blacktop Junkies in the chat. We've also got Alaska Roy, who I've never seen that name before, but he got a membership from I'm Definitely Not Famous. So welcome, welcome. Richest Swiper, Chosen J. Chosen J was in here talking that bullshit. He said something about GTA 6 getting delayed and like celebrating it. So I put his ass in timeout for 60 seconds. If he starts that shit again, give him the boot. We've also got Hooligan, Chili, Phoenix. I've read those names already. Let's see. I think I got most. Night Wolf, that's a new one. Haven't said that one. Welcome, welcome. Sir Mikey Bikey, welcome. Definitely haven't said that one before. Says, what's up, Gooners? Marcus, what's up? What's up? Welcome. Cannon Phelps is in the house, the website developer himself. Dark Mayhem, if I haven't said that one already, who has been harassing me in everybody else's live stream. Every time I go to somebody's live stream, Dark Mayhem's in there. He's like, Jason's a cop. Omar Mendez, welcome. What's up, buddy? Chosen J, Soviet Man is here, Cuban Gamer X, Max Goof, welcome, welcome. Luke is here, welcome. A lot of green in the chat. I love seeing that. I love seeing members in the chat. Nothing makes me more happy than seeing green names in the chat. So thank you guys, I really appreciate it. Also, Brian Dursa is here, welcome. I haven't said that name before. So I think I got everybody. And Shafees, what's up? Says sup twin. I guess maybe we look like, I don't know, but welcome. I think I got everybody. So I hope everybody had, and Cruising the Universe, haven't said that one before either. So A lot of new names in here, guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you guys could be here. We also got Thrashy, Jiren the Gray. Haven't said those names before either. Everybody keeps piling in. Let's freaking go. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. Sorry, again, I couldn't stream yesterday. Had some stuff come up last minute. Actually, that's not entirely true. Well, yes, it is. It kind of is. So some scheduling stuff got mixed around, and I wanted to make sure I got plenty of time with my daughter, who goes back to her mom's house on Friday. So I decided to take the night off last night, hang out with her. So family's always more important than video games and everything else. So, but yeah, so that's what happened. Anyway, so if you're new here, welcome to Whiskey Wednesday. All this stream is us literally sitting here and drinking whatever you want to drink. If that's alcohol or an adult beverage and you're of age, you're welcome to take part. If you're under the age of 21 and you cannot, or well, here in the United States, and you cannot partake, anything is fine. We're just hanging out. Oh, we've got another alert popping up. Hold on.
You forget 1,000 things.
If you're not 21 yet, obviously you can't drink. That's okay. You're welcome to hang out anyway. But all we do on Whiskey Wednesdays is talk GTA 6. Anything you guys want to talk about, I kind of let you guys drive the show, okay? We're just kind of hanging out and chatting, going over some stuff. If there's any particular direction you guys would like to go in, and as far as like GTA 6 is concerned, if you want to look at screenshots, watch trailers, talk about the website, whatever you guys want to go into, if you want to ask questions or whatever, maybe I have the answers, maybe I don't, but we can do all that. So. But the point is just to have fun, kick our feet up, just relax. We've got 29 more Whiskey Wednesdays to go between now and release. I cannot begin to tell you guys how excited I am. We are so close to trailer 3, and so close to getting to the point that we can do this full time and just make content 24/7, 365 for you guys. The amount of content that I've been making for you guys, by the way, is the amount of content that I am able to put out while also working a full-time job. So as soon as I'm able to go full-time, you're going to see a lot more content rolling through. So just want you guys to know that. Anyway, yes, Angry Cat says, like the stream, drop a sub. If you haven't already, please like the stream. It helps so much trying to get this out to other people. If you enjoy my content, you watch my videos, and you want to hang out for live streams, you want to get notifications, make sure you hit subscribe and turn the bell on for notifications. Okay, now we've got a couple of notifications. Well, at least one I got to get to. We got a donation here from Midnight Gaming 9144 with a Canadian $5. Says, you forget 1,000 things every day. How about you make sure this is one of them? That is a Ned Luke quote. Well, actually, a Michael quote from GTA 5. So yes, that's pretty cool, man. We've also got, let's see, let me get to the chat here and scroll down, see what you guys are saying. So I'm going to start kind of at the bottom of the chat. I can't scroll all the way back up or we're never going to stay caught up. Greg, G-Money, 1990 with the $5. Is Brian reading that? Can you guys hear Brian reading that? I can't hear Brian reading that. Will you guys tell me if Brian is actually, if the text-to-speech is on and he's actually reading that? Okay, no, he's not reading that. Okay, I just didn't want to, like, talk over Brian, because that would be really obnoxious. I can't hear the notifications at all. I don't know what's going on. So, Greg says, I asked Will Mack, what do you think Only Raw Records will be a parody of? We already think Real Dimes is a parody of City Girls. Any ideas? Oh man, dude, that's hard to say. I mean, there's so many like hip hop labels out there. You know, with it being like Florida, and you know the talk of like Gloriana, and then the recent news that they're doing some recording in some clubs in the Atlanta area. It's probably an Atlanta record label. It's hard to say. I would have to like go through and compare kind of what we know about Only Raw Records to like everything else in the hip hop genre as far as like what's coming out of Atlanta. But I would be willing to bet if it's a parody of anything, it's a parody of something coming out of Atlanta. That would be my best guess, Greg. But thank you for the $5, buddy. I appreciate that. I've got the banana dance set up automatically. Let me know if you guys can't hear the sound notifications. I didn't want to miss anybody's donation. I know I do that sometimes, so I set that up to play automatically. So if I'm in the middle of talking and that pops up, I'm just going to stop and let that play out, and then I'll pick back up. Soviet Man says, I got a nice cup of coffee instead of alcohol. more power to you, brother. Coffee's delicious. I absolutely love some coffee. Guys, I started drinking, okay, I'm not sponsored by any means, but I started drinking these Celsius things. These are freaking so good. They are really good, and it's like, actually, I don't want to say it's healthy for you, but it's certainly better for you than like a Monster energy drink. And it goes down so smooth. I've been drinking these like crazy, but normally I'm a coffee guy. These are just super easy to pull out of the fridge and chug one. But today, as far as like our alcoholic beverage of choice, we got a little bit of whiskey. We mix it up a little bit. So normally we go with Tennessee apple. Today we're going with Tennessee blackberry. We got a little more of like a blackberry vibe going on. This is actually pretty good. If you've never had it, I highly recommend it. And it goes really well. Like if you want to mix some other stuff in, I poured in a splash of this like tropical vibe Celsius. Because, you know, we've got to keep it balanced, right? If we're going to drink a lot of alcohol, we need a little bit of energy boost to, like, you know, stay in the fight, because these streams go like 4 hours sometimes. Boo, Celsius, Jake Paul PR. Is Jake Paul, like, is he the one that owns Celsius? I don't know. I like it. Like, I genuinely do. I don't really care, like, who runs it. It tastes good. Like, and it's got plenty of, like, caffeine. So, they should probably pay me for that, even though I'm I do have Hennessy, but I don't. So I've got a bottle of Hennessy over here, but I don't like Hennessy. Just being straight. I'm not. I don't care for it. I tried it. I think somebody, Bobby's Black or something, donated a while back and told me to go pick up a bottle of Hennessy and try it. I tried it. Didn't really care for it. You know, I grew up in the Midwest. I'm kind of I don't know. I don't even know what you refer to that as, but yeah, I like myself some Jack Daniels. I'm a simple man, a man of simple taste. It's good. What's up, Hippie Joe? How you doing? Stagiotti says, Sav, has anyone ever told you that you look like Billy from Ghost Adventures? Dead ringer, bro. I don't know who Billy is from Ghost Adventures. I'm gonna look him up right now, and if he's ugly, I'm gonna be mad at you. Billy, Ghost Adventures. That's who I look like, huh? I don't know. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it. But I don't know. He's got like 20 years on me, man. like at least 10 years on me. You call me old? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into the ghosty ghost stuff. My wife watches that stuff occasionally, but I don't know. It's I watch those shows and I'll be like, that's they fake that, they fake this, they fake that, they fake this. I don't know. I have a hard time getting into that stuff personally, man. What's my favorite cocktail? Oh, dude. Lately it's been something of my own mixture that I've been calling Smurf piss, and it's basically it's what do you call that blue oh gosh, starts with a C. You guys know, because I've T Burton, whoever, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's basically blueberry vodka, a splash of Mountain Dew. Yes, blue Curacao is that how you say it? Curacao or Curacao? I don't know how you say that, but yes, that stuff. Just so it's like basically you do 3 shots of a blue raspberry vodka, and then you do about 1 shot of the blue Sirocco or whatever you call it, and then you just do like, I don't know, maybe like a half shot of Mountain Dew or something. Curacao. Yeah, Curacao. There you go. T-Bert told me. But yeah, that's probably my favorite like little mixed drink, and that stuff goes down so smooth. If you like blueberry flavor and if you like Mountain Dew, I mean, that's like, oh dude, like you could drink that by the gallon. It goes down so easy, but careful because you'll get really drunk really fast. All right, let's see. Greg says we're almost back down to 201 days until GTA 6 launches, like we were before the last D-word announcement. Soon we'll be under 200 days. Yes, Greg, you are absolutely correct. The next Whiskey Wednesday will be the closest we've ever been to GTA 6 rolling out, guys. We are so close. We are within 2 days of the closest we've ever been. That's pretty exciting. You know what I mean? And it's also coming at a time where in the next, let's see, how many calendar days we got here? Let me look at where's my calendar at? 6 days. Like Tuesday of next week, we could be getting trailer 3. I'm not sold on that. I think it's possible. I know that a lot of other people are kind of hedging on November 5th, or not November 5th, I'm sorry, May 5th, I think it would be awesome. Like, I'm certainly not going to complain if Trailer 3 drops on the 5th. I personally think it's going to be the 12th. We'll see. I mean, we'll find out. Speaking of Trailer 3, I don't know how many of you guys saw it, but we are going to be doing a Trailer 3 roundtable. All right? I've got the likes of TGG, I've got McTannon, I've got Linkman Dan, I've got Bogan Bav, and who's the last person? And I've got Bucketchers. Those 5 guys. So Bucketchers, Lankman Dan, TGG, MCT, and Bogan Bav for Roundtable Trailer 3. It's going to be super exciting. Now, we have that tentatively scheduled for the 19th. I'm sorry. Yes. The 19th or the 20th. Somewhere in there. I think it's the 19th. I think we have that scheduled for the 19th of May. However, if Trailer 3 drops sooner than that, we are going to bump it up. So, for example, if Trailer 3 drops on the 5th, we're going to be doing that on the 7th, 2 days after Trailer 3 drops. And we're probably going to do it live. I'm going to see if I can talk him into doing it live. We'll see. It just, it's pronounced Bucachers. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Bucachers? Is it really? I didn't know that. But yeah, so that's exciting. So we've got some roundtable, a big old roundtable coming up. I managed to talk GGG into coming back. So it's gonna be awesome, guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully, you know, I don't even want to jinx it and say hopefully we'll have Trailer 3, but we're all a little nervous. We're like, man, what if Trailer 3 doesn't come? So if Trailer 3 does not show up before the earnings call, we might bump the roundtable until after the earnings call, so we have something to talk about. So we'll see what happens. But it's kind of like a moving date right now, so we'll see what happens. But it's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait to get together with those guys and talk about it. Racing Road says, Sav, so PlayStation situation right now, I will not pre-order GTA 6. I will go to GameStop at November 18th at 10:30 p.m., get my own copy of GTA 6 and the map. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, for those of you that don't know what he's talking about, PlayStation kind of got caught red-handed, I think, rolling out this new feature where if you're not logged into online within 30 days of a purchase, you like lose the purchase or something like that. I don't know. And then other people are like, well, it's just to protect, you know, Sony from people like ripping off the game and all that stuff. But they already had that feature in place. Trust me, I know personally, because I bought a game, downloaded it, didn't play a second of it. But because I downloaded the game, I called customer service and I'm like, hey, I'd like to get a refund. They're like, too bad you downloaded it. You're stuck with it. And they like fought me tooth and nail on that. Like, Sony is very, very greedy. And I have no problem saying that because I don't like consoles. I hate consoles. I hate the fact that I have to even get a console in order to play this game, which I've got a PS5 Pro sitting right here that I've been playing on. But man, I'm just like, this is what sucks about consoles, because you're like beholden to, you know, one corporation. You know what I mean? At least with PC, you know, if you don't like Steam, you can go get it on Epic or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's just like, I don't know. It's more of an open market. There's more competition and less BS you got to deal with. So anyway, I get the whole, you know, argument about not everybody can afford a PC. I understand that. So we're not going to go there. But yes, I prefer PC. You guys know that. We're not going to get into that. Bav is here. He says, do a shot. He drops in, says, do a shot. How about we just take a swig from our old glass of whiskey here? Boner Bav himself is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Bav. Welcome, Bav. W anti-console rant, says Marcus. Eventually, corporate greed will take over PC, though. I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, there's always going to be a certain element of that. But, like, PC for right now, it's still kind of like the Wild West. You know what I mean? Like, there's still a lot of indie developers, and that's the thing. Like, you know, when you have a corporation like Sony or Microsoft, they can be like, no, we're not going to allow this game on our platform. It's less of an open market. You know, with PC, like, you've got Steam, and if Steam isn't allowing a game that you want to play that's out there, you can go and download it somewhere else and play it. You know what I mean? It's still like, it's harder to sort of control, which I like. You know what I mean? So it's going to stay more of an open market. I don't want to turn this whole stream into like an anti-console pro PC rant, because I'll definitely do it. Those of you that have been in here before know I'm very capable of holding that conversation for at least an hour, but we're not doing that. So, Bav said, Sav just wants to go play on Xbox. I don't want to play on Xbox. I would prefer... Here I go again. I'd prefer to play on PC. I'm stuck with a console. I'm trying to decide right now if I want to ditch the PlayStation and go and get an Xbox because of this BS that they're doing. I don't like that, and I don't want to support a company that does that stuff. And I know some of you diehard PlayStation guys are like, oh no, it's because of this or it's because of that. And I get that. I mean, if you like that console and you want to justify it and, you know, whatever, that's fine. But I think it's kind of bullshit. I think it's an overreach. It's one step closer to owning nothing and being happy, and I don't like that. So, let's see. Oh, by the way, with these jewels, guys, I don't even know what those are. I'm still trying to figure out the jewels. I appreciate it. I'm assuming there's some kind of like donation or something. I'm not going to be able to like see every single one of those in the comments, but just know that if you're sending me jewels or whatever, thank you. I appreciate it, Drew. So thank you. Marcus said we can spend a solid 20 minutes. I could spend a solid 2 hours on it, brother. Hooligan says Xbox Series X will run circles around any PC. I'll have whatever you're smoking, buddy. Cannon says, as a developer, I can publish the game solo and not with Steam if I don't like Steam's terms. That's exactly right. It's the Wild West, man. It's an open market. It's free trade. You can kind of do whatever the hell you want to do, and nobody can tell you not to. Dylan says, what about the new Xbox Project Helix? I don't know enough about it to really talk about it, but I heard they've got something cooking up over there. Bav said, I'm a diehard Xbox, but I want to go to PS5. I've always been like it back in the day when I had a console. Like my first console was Nintendo, I'm sorry, it was a Sega Dreamcast, and then I had a Nintendo 64, and then I got a PlayStation, like the old gray PlayStation, like the first one. Everybody calls it a PlayStation 1, but it's a PlayStation. And then I got a PS2, and then I got a PS3. No, I got a PS2, and then from PS2 I went to Xbox 360, and then Xbox 360 to Xbox. Was it Xbox One at that point? Yeah. And then Xbox One to Xbox One X, and then I went to PC, and then now I begrudgingly had to go buy and play a PlayStation. And the only reason I got the PS5 Pro is because if there's any hope whatsoever of consoles being able to achieve 60 frames, it's going to be on the PS5 Pro. I'm not holding my breath for that. I'm not saying go and buy a PS5 Pro. I'm saying if there is a chance that consoles can run 60 frames, it's going to be the PS5 Pro. Bab says, however, that new Xbox CEO doing great, kind of like what's happening over there. I got to look into that situation because I've been so busy with everything else, like the website and everything. I haven't paid any attention to what's going on over at Xbox, but now might be a good time to look into that. I might just go ahead and get an Xbox just for the hell of it and set it right next to this PS5 and let that son of a bitch collect dust. We'll see. Greg says, too, I think you should do a collab with Digital Foundry for an in-depth analysis of Trailer 3 after it drops. Uh-oh. Got a super chat. Old Chili Boy with the 10. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate you, dude. You're the GOAT. He said, this is Brian speaking. Jason's a cop. So we say.
You are a worthless piece of shit. Get out of my face.
You're fired.
Can't ban a moderator, but I can smack you with the ban hammer, buddy. Thank you for the tenor. I appreciate it. Yeah, so what Greg was saying, he was saying I should do a collab with Digital Foundry for an in-depth analysis of Trailer 3 after it drops. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm open for a collab with anybody or anything, so we'll see. We're gonna keep branching out, keep doing roundtables, keep getting other creators in here, guys. I'm trying to network and build like the Avengers of Grand Theft Auto 6. So when Grand Theft Auto 6 drops, we're going to be putting out video content like madmen and doing all sorts of collabs and community events. By the way, I want to show you guys what we got cooking on the website. You guys want to see the new website? You guys want to see it? It's not finished yet, but if you want to see it, I'll show you what we got going on so far. Chili, you can absolutely be Star-Lord. I gotta be Tony Stark though. I'm sorry. I just hold up. I got a message from Okay, I will show you the website in 10 minutes. I just got a message from the developer that's working on it, and he said, give me 10 minutes. So he's in the chat right now hanging out. He's working on something right now. He's going to polish that up, and he'll let me know when I can show it to you guys. But as soon as he's at a point where he can push that the update, I'll go ahead and I'll open it up, and we'll take a look. Exclamation point whiskey count. This ain't Twitch, Bav. This ain't Twitch, but this is whiskey number 2. I had pre-gamed a little bit. Had one before we started. Just to, loosen up the nerves, get it going, You know how it goes. Let's see. Unc Sav said Majestic. I bought a PS5 used, so I didn't directly give money to Sony. That's, yeah, I mean, fair enough. You're like, Mah, I'll take it. Let's see. Bav's still in bed. Get your ass out of bed, Bav. What time is it? Bav, I know it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Get out of bed. It's gotta be. It's at least noon. Jade, what's up? I'm doing good. How are you? Cuban Gamer says, I believe Trailer 3 will drop in May. It's not going to happen August. It's going to be soon. I think you're right, Cuban Gamer. I think most of the community is behind you on that. We are definitely looking at probably May 5th or May 12th. Latavius Wright says he using AI to make your website. Yes, we are using AI tools to make the website. It is far more efficient than trying to code everything ourselves. But we are 100% in control with what it looks like. We are merely using AI to help with the coding. So I don't feel like that's a controversial thing. If it is and you don't want to use it because we used AI to help code it, then I guess that's your loss. Luke says it's 11 a.m. Okay, all right. So that's not as bad. It's not as bad, but you need to be up by midnight or up by 12. Sav, what do you think about Sav, what do you think about Sav saying soon with GTA 6? What do I think about me saying soon with GTA 6? I don't know what you mean, Phoenix. I'm sorry. Imagine we're all deluding ourselves and they stay silent till July just cuz. If you know Rockstar as well as I do, that's highly unlikely. But, anything's possible. My wife just sent 5 gifted memberships. I'm gonna let that finish playing out. I don't know if it's like... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I found it. I found the alert button. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. There we go. All right, we're gonna mute that. There we go. So we just 5 gifted memberships. So let's see who got it. Cannon, Cannon, you got a membership, brother. I love you, Nody got a membership. Soviet Man got a membership. Hippie Joe got a membership. And Uranium 101 got a membership. Welcome to Sav Sack of Friends, fellas, ladies and fellas, fellas and ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Wild Boy Los 6842. What's the website about? The website is all about Grand Theft Auto 6. And if you hang on for like another 5 minutes or so, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Hooligan says, welcome to Hot Stink Sack of Sav. Hooligan, you're drunk. Go home. Meet me in the Discord, Hooligan and Chili. Oh, God. Here we go. They're going to start plotting. This is how it starts. T-Burton says, people tripping over the AI thing. It's literally a tool to assist you. If you use the tool the wrong way, you get a shit result. Use it the right way, and it's a good result. That's exactly right, T-Burton. That's exactly right. Cannon just gifted a membership to somebody else. Thank you, Cannon. Appreciate you, brother. Looks like Rip Van Winkle just got a gifted membership from Cannon Phelps. Let's get a W for Mrs. Blacktop Junkie and Mr. Cannon Phelps for the gifted memberships. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Phoenix said, sorry, I meant Strass Zelnick saying soon with GTA 6. Okay, so we're going to get into that. Let's talk about what Strauss-Zelnick said, ladies and gentlemen, because Strauss-Zelnick said some stuff, as you can see on the thumbnail. The thing that I took, the big takeaway for me in that entire interview that he did, he said a lot of people are going to be taking off work on November 19th. That to me is more confirmation, as if we needed it, that GTA 6 is not getting delayed again. So if any one of you are still worried about GTA 6 getting delayed, you should let out a big sigh of relief, because him doubling down on that and saying it again after saying in the last interview that he did that they're not shifting dates again, that to me that makes me feel all warm and toasty inside, guys. Listen, we're about 6-7 months out. Damn it, I just did it. We're about 6 months out from release, all right? Remember what happened last time when they, I got to say the D word, when they delayed the game November 6th, okay? That happened, and there was no interview from Strauss-Zelnick just before that saying, hey, this game is not getting delayed, all right? So, as far as I'm concerned, it would be really stupid of him to go on oh god, I'm seeing all the 6-7s in chat. It'd be really stupid of him to do an interview and say, I think a lot of people are taking off work November 19th, and then a week later on the earnings, or a couple weeks later on the earnings call, then delay the game. That would be absolutely stupid. That'd be moronic. I can't imagine that they would do that. Zarphonics with a $5 said, hey, Sav, you and others inspired me to make GTA 6 content. I'll be on the Roundtable podcast one day. Just watch. The grind don't stop. I love the enthusiasm, brother. You keep grinding, you keep going, and you make a name for yourself, get a little community going, make a buzz, and we'll get you on the Roundtable, brother. But I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words, and my advice to you is stay authentic, make the content you want to make, and just keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. YouTube is one of those things, guys. If you want to be a content creator and you have the drive to do it, it's almost a sure thing if you just keep going and you just keep making things better. All right? It's not hard. I'm not a smart person. This is not something that's difficult to do. It's just a matter of being consistent, having a good work ethic, and caring about the content you're making and the community that you're developing. And I would argue that putting the community first will always serve you on your channel. So I'm constantly looking for ways to try and do more for the community, which is why we're building this website. Which, by the way, Cannon, where are we at? Are you still in the chat? Are we good? Let me know if we're not. Let me know if we're good, and I'll go ahead and start showing the website. Greg says, do you think Rockstar wishing a random person happy birthday is a sign that they're about to start communicating with the rest of the community soon? So I know TGG said that in his video that he did today. And I don't think he's wrong. I think that, Rockstar is notoriously silent about all kinds of things. Uh-oh. All right, T. Burton, I need you. T. Burton, you're the voice of reason. You're the voice of truth. Is the audio messed up? Am I desynced? Because these guys are saying I am. Okay, we got 5 gifted memberships from Mr. Captain Glack himself. Sent 5 gifted subs to HCL Psycho, welcome. Sad Life, welcome. Bird Flame, or Bird Lame, welcome. Sovereign Skies, welcome. Real Mr. Briston, welcome. To Sav Sack of Friends, folks, welcome. Thank you. Let's get a fat W in the chat for Mr. Captain Glack. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Okay, thank you, guys. It acted weird for me. I refreshed and I'm good. Everybody, if the stream is acting weird, hit the refresh button. YouTube has had a lot of issues lately. Yes, it has. It's not just my stream. It's been some other ones too. But I never know. See, this is the problem. Bav and Caden. Well, maybe not so much Bav, but definitely Caden and Angry Cat and Hooligan. You guys saying that my stream is malfunctioning. It's like the boy who cried wolf. What's up, Emily? How you doing? Audio, video, good. Okay, good. All right, we're good. We're good. LA Noir hinted at. See, I saw that. I don't understand the context of that. I was reading that article and I was trying to figure out how exactly they pulled LA Noir out of all that. He was talking about old IPs and not necessarily writing them off. They're always looking at how to introduce old IPs. I don't know if that's. I don't know how that's specifically like LA Noir, because you've also got like Midnight Club and, you know, Bully and all these other, you know, Rockstar games that are old IPs that they could reintroduce. You know what I mean? So I don't, unless he specifically said LA Noire, which I didn't see anywhere in the article, but maybe I was looking at the wrong article. I don't know. Caden's like, bro, what? Unsubbing. I gotta buy 2 copies because I got digital, but I need a hard copy for the extra. I'm getting 2 copies. I'm getting the digital so I can play it day 1, and then the next day, I'm gonna go up to the store. I'm gonna buy a hard copy so I can put that map on the wall right over there, right over there. It's gonna be on the wall somewhere over there. I'm gonna have to reroute the LED lights or something, but we're gonna put that son of a bitch back on the wall. Wolf, not woof. What? Strauss says soon means long time. No, Strauss saying soon means soon. It's CEO speak. Guys, we got the earnings call coming up in like 3 weeks. We're looking at trailer 3 dropping in the next 1 to 2 weeks probably. So just watch. Just watch. Just wait and see. Machiavelli says, I love Bully. It turns 20 this year. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Zarphonics with the $2 donation says, what whiskey are we drinking tonight? We are drinking Jack Daniel's Tennessee Blackberry. And it's actually really good. It's really good. I'm digging it. It's pretty good. Uh-oh. Got a Discord message. It might be Cannon saying, we're good to go. We're good to go, fellas. All right. Who's ready to see the website? It's not, again, it's not finished yet, but we're getting close, okay? We are getting close. We're getting real close. All right, so let me go ahead and go small cam here. Boom. Let me shrink this down a bit. We're too big here. Make myself really tiny. Okay, all right, so this, guys, is SixHub. Welcome to SixHub. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's supposed to look more like that. All right, so right off the bat, says welcome to SixHub. SixHub is the #1 destination for everything GTA 6. Custom analysis tools, the latest news, your favorite creators, collaborative events, and a community of GTA fans ready to squad up. Okay? Over on the right, you got the countdown, which is not synced up yet. Greg, I know you're already going to tell me we gotta fix that. It's gonna be synced up to the right times and all that. We're also are gonna have a hype index, which this is just a stand-in right now. It's gonna look a lot cleaner, a lot cooler than that. All right. I can't give you guys a link yet because it's not up yet. It's gonna be up hopefully on Friday. But you got the countdown over here. You got the launch, looking clean. Logo's looking really good. Everything's coming along, right? So now we're gonna go to the media page. All right. So you got screenshots and clips. And you can see right here, your analyzer is ready. There's a lot of stuff in here that we need to touch up as far as like what the text says and all that. Some of the stuff is, you know, because we're using AI to help code this, some of this is AI generated. We need to fix that. But so automatically you can go watch the trailers here. These are the YouTube links for the trailers. You can sit here and watch them on the site. We got trailer 1, trailer 2. We also have the frame analyzer tool, which I'll show you guys in just a second. You scroll down here, you can meet the characters. You pull this up. You've got Jason. What? Sorry, I thought I heard something. We've got Jason's profile. This is the information from the website. Obviously, if anything happens, I'm right behind you. Jason wants an easy life, blah, 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 blah. You guys have seen this stuff. It's all on the website. You can scroll down here. This is the little clip of Jason, right? You've also got all the screenshots and artwork, including Jason. All of it's right here. Same thing for each one of these characters, guys. You know, Booby Ike, he's got all his own stuff, too. Everybody's on here. All right, then we scroll down a little bit more. You can explore Leonida. You can go to Vice City. Well, on the media page, this is it's not working right now, but when the website's up, you'll be able to click on this and it'll take you to all the screenshots for Grass Rivers and Vice City and all that. Another little promo for the frame analyzer. We got some basic articles right here. Hold on, I feel like I'm hearing something. I feel like my son was crying for a second. No, maybe it's not. Okay, so we'll go to the media page. You've got screenshots and clips. Frame analyzer tool. So this is what I really want to show you guys, okay? If you haven't seen it already, you can click on like trailer 1 or trailer 2, and you can open this up. You can go full screen if you want. We'll hit play here. Now it's mute by default, but you can turn the sound on if you want to listen to it, right? You guys can maybe hear that. Oh, maybe not. Let me desktop audio.
Dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
All right, so you can mute that, but here's the cool thing. Like, all right, let's say we want to take a look at frame number 1234. All right, boom. This takes us to frame number 1234 of the second trailer. Then we can like zoom in over here and be like, oh, that's cool. Is that a camera tripod? Is this an influencer doing something over here? They're clearly recording something, right? But even cooler, you can come over here and grab this draw tool and be like, check this out. You got this little camera here. Oh, let me hit the undo button. So you can draw circles, and then you can come over here and grab the move tool, and you can move the circle around. Be like, oh, there's a camera right there, and oh, so this lady right here is recording something. Oh, and look at this little traffic cone here. You know what I mean? And you can do all that, and then you come up here and you hit save. Boom. You see this? Download started, and then you can save that screenshot. So you can go. Why'd you zoom in on this junk? So you can like take that screenshot and save that. And if you guys come across anything that anybody else has missed, any of these content creators, you can send it to us and be like, hey, look, we want you to talk about this. Check it out, right? So that's in there. You can draw all over this stuff. You can take it all back off. You can save all this stuff. But yeah, you can just go you can go frame by frame. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool, all right? Now, you can exit the full screen and go back. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing something. I know what it is, though. We're all good. So you can do the same thing. We go over to the frame analyzer tool. So this page is dedicated specifically to the frame analyzer. So you can scroll down and you can click on anything, whether you want like individual like clips from the website, or you want to come down here to like the locations. You can press play on this. These are all the like the little location things that, you know, are a little bit easier to find, or a little bit harder to find. So you can come on here and you zoom in and look at all these. So that's all on here. You can also scroll down. Let's see. Let's go back to library. Scroll down here. You've got all the screenshots that are going to be in here. Canon, I don't think the screenshots are loading on here, but the screenshots will be on here too. So for example, we can go back to the media page and scroll down in the screenshots. We'll go, let's see, let's do Mount Calaga. So you come down here and you can, again, full screen. We can zoom in on this, move around. You can like look for animals or whatever else, you know, you want to look for in your screenshots. You flood gauge, all that stuff there, save your screenshots. You can share them, you know, so all that's there. We also have the creator page. Now this is just a stand-in, all right? This is not finished yet. We don't even have any creators in here yet, but this is just to give you guys an idea what the creator page is gonna look like. So we're gonna have a featured creator page, or right here at the top. This is gonna rotate, so you're gonna have a new creator like every day or something popping up here. We're also going to have everybody's stream schedule right here. So this is a really cool feature. So if you guys wanna know like who's streaming next, and maybe you're not subbed to somebody, but you wanna like consume some GTA 6 content, you'll come to the creator tab and you'll be able to see like, oh, you know, so-and-so streaming on Monday at, you know, 6 o'clock, or oh, so-and-so streaming on Thursday at 3 o'clock. And you can see exactly who's streaming when. We're also going to have, you can't see it here, but we're gonna have everybody's creator profile on here. So like any creator that's participating in this, we already got some of the guys like TGG, Cyberboy, all those guys are gonna be on here. Already had conversations with them. So we're gonna get them on the creator page. We're still building this right now, but that's coming soon. Then you go to the articles page. Articles, you can sort by the articles that came through in the last 24 hours, last 48 hours, last 7 days, 30 days, or all the time. And you can go down and you can click on these buttons and it'll take you like to the article, right? So that's pretty cool. Let me go back here. Then we've got the forum. The forum is where you can post and talk about whatever topics you want to talk about. So, you know, you can see who's online over here on the left side. Again, a lot of this is still, like, we're still working on this. None of it is, like, 100% yet. But you've got the link to join the Discord. You've got a link to join the GTA 6 Reddit page if you want to go look at Reddit posts. You can kind of see the forum activity, people that have posted things. It's all right here. And you can go through and look at like whatever, you know, and spoilers are going to be grayed out like this. So if you're, that's one really cool feature. You can participate in the forum without seeing spoilers, because everything will have to be marked. If it contains spoilers and you don't mark it as a spoiler, it will be removed by an administrator. So if you don't want the game to be spoiled, but you want to participate in the forum, you can definitely do that. You can sort this by leaks or story or characters, vehicles, weapons, whatever you want. It's all there, okay? We also have all the leaks. These are all the leaks that I have cataloged over the last couple of years. So they're all in here, and then I give you like my personal take on those leaks and like what I think about it, whether they're legit or not. All that stuff is in there. We've got the info and database. If you want to come here, you can go to the new Grand Theft Auto 6 wiki page, which will take you here. And you can, I don't know, is this a new one? I don't know that this is the new one. I can't remember. Either way, it'll be the new one. So this is, that'll be there. You also have the mapping project where you can zoom in and look at the map and all that stuff. That's on here. We also scroll down here. We have the GTA 6 document that you can open, and there's a PDF viewer right here. So if you want to go through, if you haven't been able to see the leaks, but you want to go through and see like what all information was contained in the leaks, you can go to the website and look at the PDF viewer, and it'll kind of show you all the information that was in the leaks. Alongside that, you also have all the patents that I've found that are associated with Rockstar games that could have something to do with GTA 6. Now, the thing about patents is just because a patent exists and it's developed by Rockstar doesn't mean it's going to be for GTA 6, but these are a collection of patents that were filed in the last 6 years or so that could be related to GTA 6, okay? And then we've also got a support page. So you'll be able to come down here and submit a ticket for, you know, if you're having any problems or anything, or you have any ideas that you want to share or things that you think we should add to the website, that's all there too. So that's it. That's SixHub. It's still in development, guys. We have a lot more stuff planned for this. So what I want to say is when we roll this out, it's going to be catered towards like getting information about GTA 6 before the release of the game. When the game comes out, we are rolling this over and it's going to be more of a community website. So things like the info and database, this is still contain the mapping project, but we're gonna probably archive things like the patents and all that stuff, and we're also gonna open up more tabs that are gonna be more in line with looking for game. So if you guys are trying to find a group of people to play with, so for example, let's say the friends that you have that you normally play with are all like Call of Duty boys, right? And you're like, I'm so done with Call of Duty. I want to find some people to play with that are playing GTA 6. You'll be able to come to SixHub and you'll be able to look for groups of people that are looking for members to join their group of people that they're playing with. You'll be able to see like what kind of vibe, like if they're, you know, like doing heists or they're just kind of doing challenge missions or whatever. Like if they're like, there'll be like age ranges, like, oh, we're like a 21 and up, or we're an 18 and up, or we're like, you know, 12 to 18, whatever the age range is. Also, you'll be able to create your own. So if you don't see a particular group that feels like it fits your vibe, you can create your own group, and then, you know, we'll rotate through and like, promote certain groups to try and help you gain traction, right? So it's going to be like the perfect community site for people to come and join and find the right group of people that they want to play this game with, whether you're wanting to do the vanilla online experience, whether you're wanting to get involved in role play, whether you're wanting to do some UGC challenges and all that stuff. So it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait until the game rolls out and we got this thing rolling and cooking. It's gonna be freaking sweet. So I just wanted to show you guys a little sneak peek of the website. Again, it's not finished yet, but we're getting there. Look for this within the next few days or so. Hopefully Friday it's ready. So yeah, that's what we got going. That's what we've been working on. I've been Cannon will tell you, I've been staying up till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning every night with them, trying to get this thing like exactly where we want it for you guys. So not only does it, you know, give you the features that you want and need, but also, you know, things that you weren't necessarily expecting. So I wanted to just, the goal is to, again, you guys know me, like I'm always trying to like bring people together and grow this community and make it more of like a collaborative thing. So that includes you guys too, not just content creators. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you like it. It's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to getting you all in there and participating on the website. We've got a couple donations I got to get to. Let me scroll up. We've got one from Zarphonics with a $2 donation. Says, I'm a member now, by the way. Bay Lux is better than Roxy. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 2. Another one from Zarphonics, $2 says, is it all right if I give the GTA 6 Hub a shout out? Of course. Yeah. Yeah, shout it out as much as you want. Guys, share it with your friends. Talk about it. You know, we're trying to grow this community. I want this thing to rival the social club. I want this thing to be bigger and better than Rockstar's social club. And I'll tell you why. Because Rockstar's social club is going to be limited as to certain features that it can offer. We want to offer you guys more features. We want anything that Rockstar Social Club can't do, we're going to provide for you. Up to and including eventually turning this into an app. But we're not there yet. We just got to get the website up first. So anyway, if you guys like that, smash the like button on the stream. That I really appreciate it. Okay. Let's see what we got here in the chat. Yes, T. Burton said, on stream schedule, will it default to the time zone you were in? That's a great question, T. Burt, and the answer is yes. So, for example, if you are on the west coast of the United States and you see Bav's stream schedule, that will be converted to your time zone. So you'll know exactly all the streams that are on the stream schedule will be converted to your time zone wherever you are in the world. So you'll know exactly when the next person is streaming and you can get in on that. We're also going to have a community collaborations page where we're like the content creators are going to get together and you'll be able to see like, oh, there's a community collaboration event coming up on the 10th. You know, we're going to have all kinds of stuff like that planned. So it's going to be freaking sweet, guys. It's going to be awesome. So right now, if you guys head on over to, you can either go to savgames.com or SixHub, VIHub.com or VIHubHQ.com. You can sign up there. Those signups will carry over to the new website when we get it set up. But that's the old one right now. So it's coming soon, probably Friday. I think we're going to roll out version 2.0. So it's exciting, super exciting. Pluto Mods TM with the 5.99 euros. Thank you, buddy. He says, somebody say donations. Okay, fine. Here you go, Sav. Love the streams, by the way, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Donations help, guys. This I don't like asking for donations. I appreciate every little donation that I get. It goes a long way. We're trying to get to the point where we can do this full time. We are so close. So close. I'm thinking probably within the next 2 months, maybe, depending on how things go with the website and the channel and everything, post trailer 3. But yeah, we're getting really close, man. But donations very, very much help. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Gets me one step closer. So I need a refill, guys. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop over here and we're going to do a SixHub promo. Actually, we'll do a merch promo. Give me 60 seconds. I got to go grab some ice. I'll be right back. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Can you imagine if I stopped the video right here to tell you about some mobile game or a VPN? Honestly, we're so much better than that. I'd much rather sit here in this super comfortable Night Owl hoodie and drink my coffee from this beautiful Night Owl mug and just say thank you. Viewer, thank you, seriously, for watching my videos and supporting this channel so I don't have to sell out. And hey, if you happen to find yourself wearing one of these super comfortable, amazing Night Owl hoodies and drinking from this handsome coffee mug, well, you'll have probably found it in the link in the description while you are undoubtedly searching for the like button and subscribing to my channel. So shut up, that guy's annoying. Okay, I'm back. Had to pour myself another glass here. Did we lose our music? No, we didn't. Okay, we're good. All right. Refill! All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Yes, Bav did you guys a huge solid. He started streaming with Eastern Standard Time zone in mind. So he set up his stream specifically for all you East Coasters and those of you here in the United States so you don't have to convert to Australian time zones. I think that's a pretty solid move on old Bavy boy, on old Boner Bav. I don't know if he hates that or not, but I'm going to keep saying it because it's hilarious. Caden says, stream more often. Bav is streaming every day, guys. Every single day. I will start streaming more when I can go full time. But until then, I'm stuck with 3 days a week. So we're gonna keep going. We'll get there eventually, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. Let's see. Yep, that's who it reminds me of too. Donut. What? Phoenix says, yeah, I don't know who that was. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You should look at where Xbox is heading in the future. I think they're doing something with like a PC Xbox platform or something like that. Is that right? Isn't that like Project Helix? Isn't that supposed to be like some sort of like PC / Xbox or something? Or am I thinking about something else? Adam says, any chance GTA Online gets renamed after 6 comes out? I think so, because not GTA Online like the existing one, but the new one will probably be called something else, like GTA Online 2.0 or something. And the reason for that is they've said that GTA Online will not be like abandoned, and they can't make it, you know, the same thing. They can't call it. They can't call them both GTA Online. So there's going to be different names for that. And I don't see them renaming the existing GTA Online. So they'll probably name the new one something else, like GTA6 Online. I don't know. We'll see. Phoenix just said, I became a member again. Well, welcome back. Impaired Visionary Wisdom says, can the groups possibly include their YouTube or Twitch links? Streaming platform, knowing you're a big supporter for new upcoming streamers, it'll be a promotional benefit. Thriving from your website. Yeah, so like the creators that will be welcome to the website it's going to be like selected by committee. So it's not going to be like just anybody that is like streaming or making videos is going to be on the website. We have a committee of people that will kind of select, you know, who we want to be involved with the website, specifically for like the quality of content standard, but also like the willingness and ability to do collaborations is going to be huge. That kind of stuff. So, but yes, as far as like creating your own groups, yeah, if you want to say like, hey, I'm a streamer and I'm looking for more people to play with, by all means, yeah, you can have the ability to do that. We can allow you to put some links in there to your Twitch page or something like that, as long as you don't use it like just merely for advertising. Like if the goal being like to actually create a group so people can find you and play with, sure. Let's see. W. Ray Elite Creative says, crazy if GTA has this where you do a crime and can take the body and bury it or hide it somewhere, and the police put out a missing report and it ends up on the news. That's wildly that's deep, brother. I don't know if it's gonna go quite that far. There's a lot of systems involved in that idea, but I love it. I love where your head's at as far as like creativity and all that. Maybe someday, but I don't see them like putting out missing persons report for, you know, running over a NPC, and like I don't think we're gonna be able to bury bodies either. The best way to probably get rid of a body is gonna be to drive it out to the if we can carry bodies, which, you know, based on the leaks, it looks like maybe we can. But if you can carry bodies and or put them in the trunk of a vehicle and then drive them out into the swamp and throw them to the gators, I mean, that would be pretty cool. Psycho says, Sav, can you maybe change the countdown to months, days left in a month, and hours, seconds, because that 203 is a punch in the mouth. Well, it's only going to be 203 for another 2 hours and 31 minutes, then it'll be 202. GTA 6 Online, maybe, I don't know. We don't know what it's gonna be called, Chalberman. Yes, Helix PC Hybrid, Steam, and Windows are supposed to be built into it. I mean, that's gonna be hard for PlayStation to compete with. I'm just saying. Favorite Jack Daniels flavor. So I'm traditionally a Tennessee apple fan, but I gotta say, this Tennessee blackberry, it's hitting the spot. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Tuned by Jay says, is it crazy to think that pre-order starting in rumored June time is way too soon? No, I don't think that's crazy at all. I think we could be getting pre-orders as early as May. Guys, how insane would it be if May 5th we get trailer 3 and May 12th they announce pre-orders? I mean, it could happen. It could 100% happen. And it would be well within Rockstar's, you know, way of doing these things. right? Think about it like this, all right? They got the earnings call coming up on the, what is it, the 21st? I can't remember. Yeah, the 21st, right? The earnings call is on the 21st. So think about it like this, from a financial perspective. They got the earnings call coming up on the 21st. Let's say they roll out trailer 3 on May 5th. All right, that's a Tuesday. That's when they normally drop these things. Now you've got, basically 2.5 weeks between trailer 3 dropping and the earnings call. So that's 2.5 weeks worth of data that you can go into that earnings call with and say, hey, look, we have this many views on our YouTube video. But wait, there's more, because we announced pre-orders on the 12th, and we've already made so many billions in pre-orders, and they'll have that info going into the earnings call as well. So it's 100% possible. Their goal is to make as much money as possible and bring in as many investors as possible. So I could totally see that happening. Let's see. Angry Cat says, Sav. What? Hey Sav, what do you think about a prison system in GTA 6 and how it could be, says the Gustav. I don't like the idea of a prison system. I don't mind a jail system. I don't mind being arrested and watching a little cutscene and then getting out the next day. I hate the idea of like being thrown into a prison and being stuck there. That's stupid. I know some people like that, and that's great. Maybe you can do that in RP, but no, don't do that to me in the story mode. I don't want you to slow down my story mode like that. I don't want to have to find a way to like escape or like watch a bunch of months go by or something before I get out. That'd be dumb. Dylan Smith says, I believe the GTA 6 will be optimized for 60 FPS because in the 2022 leaks it shows in the coding high 30s up to 60s. Where? That's news to me. I've never seen that before. Dylan. Wolfine says, should we add an Easter egg tab to the site when the game comes out for pooling everyone's findings? Yes, so that's the other thing too. It's going to be a community site for everybody to like find, people to play with and all that stuff, but it's also going to be like, we're going to do community clips and stuff like that. So guys, we're talking about like, if you're playing the game and something really funny happens or something really cool happens, you'll be able to like clip that and then upload it to the site, and then as soon as an admin approves it or a moderator approves it, it'll go live on the site. So we'll have like a running list of like funny clips and things that people can scroll through and watch, and then we'll spotlight a few of them and do like clips of the week, and then that way content creators can go to the website and be like, so we're looking through the clips of the week on SixHub, here's some funny ones we came across, like that kind of thing, So we're gonna have a little bit of that. We're gonna have Easter eggs. There'll be like, we'll have links to all the creators' pages. Like Bav, I'm sure, is gonna do some Easter egg stuff, and then there'll be like walkthroughs and all that stuff is gonna be on the creators' page. So we're gonna hook you guys up with the creators that you want to watch. Like that's the whole point of the website, is like helping you find the content that you want. So if you are looking for a creator that specifically does tutorials and walkthroughs, you'll be able to filter the creators by that. And you'll be able to find the creators, the top creators that are making that kind of content. And then the same thing when it comes to like, if you're looking for a content creator that's making like funny edits, you'll be able to like filter by that. Or the content creator that's just doing like long play sessions, you'll be able to filter by that. So it's gonna be curated to help you find exactly the kind of content that you want to watch without having to like, spend all your time on YouTube trying to figure it out. So we're going to help you shortcut that process. Sav, Discord mod chat is wilding right now. I believe you. I don't even want to look. There could be an entire storyline in jail. Yeah, I mean, maybe. T-Bird says, Sav, if you played Prison Chapter and Mafia 2, that could be entertaining if they did something similar. I'm sure I did. It was such a long time ago. I can't even remember that bit. Did you like escape or something? I can't remember exactly what it was. Let's see. Scrolling down. Psycho says, the thought of GTA 6 having a jail system, but I agree, not really in the story mode, but online play, there 100% should be a prison system. Hell, maybe you can escape and meet other players. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could easily run like an RP server where you like, you have prison guards and, time to sleep and like, like that could be really cool. Like maybe we should build that. Maybe we should build like a prison RP. That could be funny. Thank you for the jewels, Drew Shoto. Greg says, if I remember correctly, I believe the opening mission in Saints Row 2 has you trying to escape from a prison and then once outside, you escape the island by boat, being chased by other boats and choppers. I think you're correct. It's been a long time since I played Saints Row 2 as well, but I think you're correct about that. Machiavelli says, have you met Broy1322? His input for the car stats and overall rankings might be helpful for online. I haven't met Broy. Maybe we can make that happen. Bav, everyone's watching from the toilet. Keep a blammy with the family. That's a funny name. Says Sav, May 5th is Cinco de Mayo. Lucia is obviously Hispanic. Are you reading into this, or am I reaching? No, I don't think you're reading into it. I don't think, if they decide to do it on May 5th, I don't think it'll have anything to do with Cinco de Mayo, personally. I think it'll have everything to do with, the earnings call coming up in a couple of weeks, and then wanting to use that following Tuesday for, like, pre-orders or something. Again, they want to go into the earnings call with good numbers. And the more time they have between trailer and earnings call, the better for the numbers. But they have to do it in a tight enough window that the hype is still at an all-time high. So that'll be at the forefront of Take-Two Interactive's mindset when it comes to the earnings call and when Rockstar releases the trailer and all that. Why is there no skateboarding or rollerblading in GTA 6? Well, we don't know that there isn't. We just haven't seen it yet. There very well could be skateboarding or rollerblading in GTA 6. It would not surprise me one bit if there was. Rayleigh Creative says, another crazy idea. Would it be funny if you could pee out in public, like randomly pee on people or on cars, especially the police? Sorry, just thinking of crazy ideas. Yeah, I mean, I think it could be funny, but I don't see Rockstar doing that. Yeah, it's like a shortcut back to the hot coffee trouble. Yeah, Bav, when are you doing your toe leaks? Where are you guys from? I'm from Liberty City, IRL. I am not in the Northeast. I'm in the Southeast. I'm in South Carolina. That's where I live. Bav, face reveal when? See, it's already starting. It's already starting, Bav. You got all those donations the other day from that stream. Everybody wants a face reveal. Now that you got that, He's got a camera now, guys. He's got a camera. I just spilled the beans. Let's see. Just got my new refurbished Series X for GTA 6. Selling my Series S to CheapTube. My best friend grew up playing GTA together with, so we can experience this one together. That's nice. That's nice of you, Russell Puff. I'm sure your friend appreciates that. There's a game called Postal where you can pee anywhere. Yeah, I remember Postal. I don't remember peeing in Postal, but I remember Postal. You could also pee in the game Scum. I don't know if any of you PC gamers have ever played Scum, but you could like have genuine bowel movements and also pee in that game. Lazy Gun Guy, what's up, brother? Said, hey Sav, the Banana Bunch should have a mini golf tournament in GTA 6 Online. Yeah, we will. We'll do all kinds of stuff, man. We're gonna have like a community event every single week. I'm serious. It's going to be something new. We're going to have like boat races, car races, hide and seek challenges, fishing competitions, mini golf, whatever you can think of, we're going to do it for sure. Drew Shoto says face reveal, Bav? Face reveal tonight, says Caden. Yeah, right. I wish, but I think he's still waiting on some stuff. I think he's still waiting on some things. I'll let him tell you guys about that. I don't want to. I probably said too much when I told you you had a camera. That's all right. You'll have to forgive me. Let's see. Where from in South Carolina? I'm from Five Forks. No shiznit. You're from Five Forks? I can't tell you exactly where I'm from, but I'm not far from you. I'm not far from you. I don't want to dox myself, but I can tell you I'm in the upstate of South Carolina, and I know where Five Forks. I know where Five Forks is. I can say this: I'm about 20 minutes from you. That whisper on the mic was like ASMR. Do you think we could work real jobs like retail, fast food, or odd jobs like that? Yeah, an RP for sure. Yeah, definitely. I'm super excited for the Red Dead features that are coming to GTA 6. Like what, Adam? I'm curious to see like what features specifically you're excited about. Bav needs to prove he's not AI. I think Bav's proven he's not AI. SixHub sponsored boat races? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll do. Oh, that could be cool. What do you guys think about the idea of doing like cash prize competitions? Where like SixHub sponsors an event and then whoever wins gets the prize pool. That could be cool. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Greg says, I think it'd be cool if NPCs in GTA did crimes like us as the player and run people over on the sidewalk and shoot things up. In past GTAs, it's only us causing chaos and not NPCs. Greg, I'm with you. I think that they should definitely implement like more, like you have more crime in real life. You know what I mean? You're not the only one committing crime. So I definitely agree with you. There should definitely be more of that. Phoenix says, Sav, will there be a crew for both Xbox and PlayStation players or both if it's crossplay? I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I will definitely have a crew on PlayStation. If I decide to get an Xbox, I will have a crew on Xbox as well. And if it's crossplay, then the answer is yes. Bogan says, Sav about to get swatted. I sincerely hope not. I think anybody that does that has a little penis. And I'm okay saying that. Prop hunt games in GTA Online. Yeah. If they'll let us with the user generated content for sure. Drew Shoto, Five Forks. Are you saying you're in Five Forks? Russell Puff, are you Team Clemson or South Carolina? Neither, my friend. Neither. I am. I was born in Columbia, Missouri. I am a Missouri Tiger fan. T-Bert says, which Five Forks are you referring to? I grew up in one, but I've heard other people call other spots in South Carolina that as well. That's fair. Let's see. Turned by Jay said, went down the rabbit hole and getting more and more convinced Gloriana, Georgia, and Cuba could be places we could travel to, maybe in DLC or something. Yeah, guys, I am not entirely convinced that we're not going to have like a whole nother state to explore on launch. Like Rockstar's, like traditionally they don't show us everything, and then they give us like whole new areas in the game. So like it would not surprise me at all if Gloriana was like either a separate island to travel to, or we're connected to like a mainland structure that I've talked about ad nauseum at this point. But yeah, no, I'm with you. Ray Elite Creative said boat races while being drunk or high. I mean, sure, if you want, as long as you're not doing it IRL. Past GTAs there were, and I'm assuming you mean NPC crime. Yeah, I mean, there's NPC crime. We're saying we need more of it. Like, we need more of that in modern GTAs. That would be cool. Racing GTA 6 chance to win a prize. Hell to the yes. The main thing is I want faster loading times, milliseconds. So I think you're going to get that. I think that's one of the patent technologies that they've been working on. Cold showers, says Angry Cat or Chili. Did another frame by frame over trailer 2. Days of week might be a real thing on the calendar. Yeah, if you're talking about Club 919 and it's saying like Sinful Sundays and like all that, yeah, they may actually have like days of the week. That may be a thing, but we don't know that for sure. It wouldn't be hard for them to pull off. They could easily do that. And if they're like, if Rockstar intends on creating a world where you have like, you know, different activities or different things going on different days of the week, then yes, it would make sense to implement that. I don't know about a calendar, but definitely like a Sunday through Saturday kind of thing. He said if you SWAT someone, you have BDS. That stands for baby dick syndrome. That's what I call cheaters. It's true. It's true. Should we all do a weightlifting competition? I mean, I don't know. It depends on the features and like if there's a way to make it competitive, you know, that could be fun. Put me out of my misery. I'm like 99% sure it won't get delayed, but good lord, GTA 6 cannot come out sooner. We're gonna be so sick because of all the YouTube content. Well, Tyler, I mean, I would suggest maybe taking a break from the YouTube content if you're feeling that way and you're not like super into the hype and you're just ready for it to be here. I mean, you take a break, brother. You know, you don't have to watch the YouTube videos and all that. You can, just take a break. And I don't know if time will move faster or slower for you. That's, but yeah, if you're getting burnt out, take a break. Dylan Smith says, I believe the store will have a jail mini game mainly for Lucia, but you'll be in either house arrest or limited map access. I know you know what I mean, but if you get arrested, you could go do days in jail. Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's definitely something going on with that house arrest and the ankle bracelet thing. So, whoa. My cousin was a QB for Mizzou back in like 2010. What was your cousin's name? If you're okay with sharing that information. That's wild. That's wild. How smart do you think the NPCs will be? I think they will be a lot smarter than they are in GTA 5. Beyond that, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. We can see based on a lot of the trailer footage and screenshots that they're doing different things and activities and behaving in certain ways. And we had the leaks back in 2022 that give us a little bit of insight, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Southern Man says, I got 2 inches here. I'm sorry for your loss. Caden says, this guy just skips the blue down. I don't skip the blue. I'm trying to hit as many messages as I can. This chat's flying, Caden. Don't worry, Caden. We're going to get it later. Yeah, probably. It's being built to utilize SSDs, so loading should be fast. You said it. Let's see. One of the best things that got me hooked into GTA was the radio stations. The music was 80s, 90s vibe in Vice City. I don't want to hear TikTok music. I agree. I don't want to hear TikTok music either, but I'm sure there'll be TikTok style stations. But yes, I mean, they're going back to Vice City. They got to have some of those nostalgic radio stations. I am a sucker for anything like Tom Petty. So like the more of that they have, I was listening to, the other day I was working on a video and I was listening to the soundtrack for San Andreas, dude. And it was just like, oh man, it was like nostalgia right to the jugular. Let's see. Sav, you anticipate the there being some sort of sleep cycle? I don't like necessary sleep cycle. I don't think so. I mean, it'll probably be like if you sleep, it saves kind of deal. But I don't know that there's gonna be like or if you want to fast forward time. But I don't think it'll be like a survival mechanic, like you have to sleep or your character, gets upset or something. I don't think that'll be the case. Cha says trailer 3 will confirm Jason is a cop.
You are a worthless piece of shit! Get out of my face!
You're fired.
Okay. Let's see. They've definitely increased mechanics. It's not longer to drive to this spot, shoot this thing. The Pulp Fiction style diner robbery looks great, intense. Yeah, I mean, that was, keep in mind, guys, that was in 2022. And I mean, that was when it leaked. That footage, I keep reminding people, the leaked footage that we saw in 2022 could have been from 2019 for all we know, right? This game has been in development for a long time. Okay, I cannot wait to see what it looks like. Let's see. Look what you did now, Sav. Everyone is sharing their meat size. Yeah, let's not do that. Remove Chan says we need an Alex Jones talk radio about conspiracy stuff. That would be epic. I would love that. We should get Alex Jones himself on there. Like, I wonder how much they could pay him to get on there and do that. Dude, I'd listen to that like all day, every day. They're turning the frogs gay. Dude, can you imagine? So much smarter. I think they'll be almost like real life for the realism for NPCs for sure. Yeah, they've got to be so much better. I mean, like, just the navigation mechanics and everything else that they've got going and the variety of how they look. I mean, it's going to be epic. I'm going to scroll down a little bit because I'm falling behind on the chat. I want to try and stay up to date with what you guys got going. Adam says, speaking of music, I hope we can make our own playlist and personalize the music library. They may add functionality to that, but I mean, traditionally speaking, the curated music playlist, like that may be a feature that comes later. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Caden says, can't wait until Jason's a cop and this tub of paste is all wrong. Tub of paste? Tub of paste?
You are a worthless piece of shit! Get out of my face!
You're fired.
Caden, you're fired. Let's see. They need all types of music, old school, new country, rock, R&B, rap. If you can think of it, they need that option on the radio. I agree. I think as many stations as possible to represent as many different people's like tastes in music as possible. I hope Flash FM returns with the DJ Tony and Terry, now old and trying their best to hang on to how great the 80s were. That's actually a great idea. I can't remember what was the name of the station, the 80s music station from Vice City, the rock station. I can't remember the name of it. Oh my gosh, I feel like such a bad GTA fan. If VPA was here, he'd be like, "Oh, is this?" You know, he'd know. Maybe one of you guys can remind me. But yeah, that would be great. I absolutely love 80s music. I'm a sucker for it. I've been trying to figure out. You guys know that song "Blinding Lights" by The Weeknd? It's got that kind of like 80s. Yes, V-Rock. Thank you. It's got that like 80s sort of synth vibe going on. I found that song on there's a website called Lickd, Lickd or something. I think what you can do is you can buy a license to use that song for like one of your videos. I'm trying to figure out what video I want to use that for, but I am like I've decided that I'm going to use that song in one of my videos. I haven't figured out exactly what I should do. I thought about, like, you guys know I'm doing the series breakdown on the locations. Like, I did the Grass Rivers. I'm working on the Oceans video, and that's going to be coming out here in a couple days. But I thought, like, maybe when we do Vice City, we use Blinding Lights as, like, the intro. Could that be dope? I think it could be dope. And imagine if we had trailer 3 footage to put with it. I'm just saying. I mean, that could be cool. Johnny Foo said, didn't they do that in GTA 3? It would be on the radio news if you offed somebody. I can't remember. I am like the wrong person to ask about this because like I enjoyed the radio stations, but like I only ever listened to like a couple of different radio stations. 60s, 70s rock is where it's at. Tyler, I agree. Y'all didn't see that? Just duck down below the whiskey drop on the shirt. Yo, what up, Sav? What's up, Jake? I promise I'm not drunk, guys. It just escaped from the corner of my mouth somehow. How many GBs do you think GTA 6 is going to be? Around 300? I don't think 300, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was over 200. I mean, they're probably going to try and keep it under 300. We'll see. We need Humble Pie and all the Southern rock bands. Some Skynyrd, maybe. Phoenix says, I hope they have both classic rock and modern rock like Motionless and the White and Metallica. I'm really looking forward to the country music. So excited for that video, mate. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Like the Oceans video I'm working on right now, like it's going to be good. It's like 25, 30 minutes long. So it's very long, very in-depth. I haven't seen anybody go this in-depth on the ocean. As far as like mechanics and like, you know, physics and like all that stuff, patents. It's very, very in-depth. And that was intentional. I wanted to, you know, go as deep as I possibly could on the ocean, no pun intended. Driving down the beach to synthwave? Yeah, Adam, you're my kind of people, man. If they have a game in Florida but not 70s, 80s Southern rock, it's all over. It's going to be Travis. Yeah, I can't imagine they do that. Hole in the lip. Yep, Angry Cat. That's correct. Greg says, I hope an in-game day in GTA 6 will be as long as 2 or 3 hours IRL instead of 24 to 48 IRL minutes. Yeah, but then that means the nighttime has to be just as long, right? I mean, how do you guys feel about that? Do you want the night cycle to be just as long as the day cycle? Or do you want the day cycle to be longer than the night cycle? Or do you want the night cycle to be... You know what? I'm going to make a poll. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Day and night cycles. Choose your preference. Day longer than night. Night longer than day. Same length. I'm curious to see what you guys think about this. I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say, but I'm curious. Can't wait. Love longer videos, mate. Yeah, I've got some longer videos planned. We're gonna be ticking our length up to about 20 to 30 minutes for most of our videos, guys. We're gonna kind of move away from that 10 to 12 minute. We'll still do some, but I think most of our videos are gonna be 20 minutes long or longer from here on out. You think the physics will be better than GTA 4? I think it'll be more immersive, but not the physics. I think the physics will be better than GTA 4. I mean, here's the thing. Like, was GTA 4 immersive as far as the physics? Yes, but it was like almost too immersive to the point that it wasn't fun for a lot of people. Now, I'm not one of them. I enjoyed GTA 4. I enjoyed the physics of GTA 4. I did at times feel like it was a little on the clunky side, a little like floaty boaty kind of deal. But I didn't mind it. I think that if they can find a nice blend between GTA 4 and GTA 5, that's probably the sweet spot. Aiden says, do you think we'll be able to go to the prison? You guys really love like this prison. Like that keeps coming up. That's like one of the #1 things I keep hearing in the chat is like, some of you guys really want to go to prison. Yeah, I don't know. I could honestly, personally, I could care less about the prison thing. Like, it's not really like, it's not really on my list. Psycho says, I wonder if gas prices in game will change. Dude, I hope there's gas. I hope there's gas in the game. I hope you can like fill up your tank. I know a lot of you hate that idea, but I don't fucking care. I don't care. I want to be able to put gas in the tank. I've been waiting years for it. Like when I say years, I'm talking like, since 2003. We need to be able to put gas in our cars, and I don't care what anybody else says. So let's see. MMC T8L says, guess what? You can. We've got a Rockstar developer in the chat, folks. MMC has some insider information. You got to spill the beans, buddy. Takes 4 to 5 seconds to fill, and it changes the pacing for the better. I don't know where you're getting this information. From your second cousins, brothers, sisters, nephews, aunts, uncles, brothers, dogs, friends, boyfriends, cousin works at Rockstar. Big Chris, what's up? I just pray GTA 6 will not have the bad GTA 5 car damage. Vehicles feel like tanks GTA 5. I agree. I think the vehicles need to be more... not quite on the level of like BeamNG. I think that's a little much, but like, more realistic. Let's see. Adding fuel will just add a classic GTA problem-solving element. Bring it on. That's exactly right. That's what I keep saying. Okay, look. So for every person in this chat that's like, I don't want to put gas in my car. All right, listen. All right, listen. Okay. Imagine you're driving down the highway. We're like 3 years into the game. It's starting to get maybe a little on the stale side because you've done this so much, right? You're driving down the highway. You're running from the cops. You've got like, maybe 7 or 8 squad cars behind you, and you're just like hauling ass. Your engine's smoking, right? And all of a sudden you hear blah, 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 and then it dies because you're out of gas, and you're like, oh shit, and you gotta like pull over the side of the road, and or like figure out, you gotta be smarter, right? You gotta like plan your getaway. You're not just like, oh, I'll just hop from this car to that car or whatever. It's like it requires more thinking, right? It's less mindless just playing and more thinking and planning. It makes it more fun. It adds to the stakes, right? It's like this, okay? Your horse in Red Dead Redemption 2, you had to feed it, okay? You couldn't let it die because then you were shit out of luck. You didn't have any of your stuff. Maybe you could have a backup horse, or maybe you had to go steal somebody else's horse, or God forbid you didn't have any other horses, there's no other horse nearby, and you had to hoof it, right? but it adds stakes to the game. It makes you want to be like before you get into a shootout, you tie your horse up to a tree, you pull off your rifle or your shotgun, and then you work your way into the problem instead of just like being all willy-nilly and careless with your vehicle, right? Same thing with gasoline in the cars. Like if your car contains the storage for all of your stuff and you have to put gas in it to keep it running, like that will add stakes to the game. And also, like, they don't have to make it annoying, right? It doesn't have to be annoying. It could be something like maybe once every couple of days, like IRL days. You know, I'm talking like 16 hours or so of you driving around in this damn car. Once every like 16 IRL hours, you have to stop at the gas station for what, 30 seconds? And you're gonna bitch about that? Like, shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. You'll get no sympathy from me. We need gas in the game, all right? And that's final. Rockstar, if you're listening, please give us gas in the game. I don't care what anybody else says. The community will learn to love it. All right, moving on. GTA 6 gonna make 4 look like a PSP game. The pool with friends, if they have, gonna make it parasocial people super addicted for life. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty immersive. It reminds me of some screenshots that I was looking at. Remind me in a minute, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking. Well, actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's just do it. Let me go here. Let's go. Small cam. There we go. We're on SixHub. So let's go to the frame analyzer tool. This is what it's here for, folks. This is what it's here for. So let's scroll down. I was looking at some screenshots that I haven't paid a whole heck of a lot of attention to lately. Let me find them. Let me find them. Let me find them. They're down here somewhere. Why is this not loading? Tell you what. Let's go. I know it's on here. So we want Vice City and here it is. So let's make this full screen. Look at, I know it's blurry, but look at the different positions of the NPCs. Like this chick sitting on the end of this seat here. These two are leaned back in different body positions. This guy's got his leg hanging off the edge here. She's just sitting next to him chilling. This one's sitting on the edge of the pool with her legs in the water. This one's kind of floating in the water, leaning on the edge of the pool. You've got, we go over here. You've got this person standing here. This person sitting on whatever this duck statue is. This person sitting on the edge of the pool, leaned back, like with their feet in the water. This person's sitting on the edge of the pool. You've got this one in the water, not in the same position as this person. And then you've got this one sitting on the edge. You've got people in different positions. Look, these three people are all sitting on this thing, and they're all in different positions. People sitting here, here, here. And these people look like they're sitting cross-legged with their back to the pool, right? And then we've got this guy standing in the pool. This one's got 1 foot up on the step. It's just everybody's in different positions. Like this guy and this guy look like maybe they're in the same position. But this one over here is sitting like on the corner of the seat. And this one's laying diagonally across it. Like just the variety of like the different positions of these people like sitting and doing these things is just wild. Will Mac Daddy says it's a gold GTA Infinity. Yeah, it is. Oh shit, did I? Greg, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh my God. Let me scroll back up. Greg with a $5 donation says, in today's episode of GTA 6 O'Clock, they discussed the length of an in-game days being 24 minutes. Do you think a day in GTA 6 will be considerably longer? That is a good question. I hope it's longer than GTA 5. I don't think we need... Like, I enjoy having slightly more time. Like, okay, here's what I'll say. This is... So, first of all, thank you for the 5, Greg, and thank you for the other 2. I'm gonna get to those questions here in a minute. And I'm so sorry I missed it. I didn't mean to. But as far as like the length of the time, I really enjoy, maybe you guys do too, I really enjoy the sunrise and sunset drives. If I could increase the length of time that we're cruising around at sunset, that would be ideal. I love the idea of driving over the Keys Bridge with the sun setting on the ocean and not feeling like it's dark by the time I get to where I'm going. I don't like that. I want to enjoy the whole sunset drive or the whole sunset cruise. I think the sunset and the sunrise is going to be way more beautiful in this game than it was in previous games, just because of the ocean factor and the amount of time we're going to be on the water. So I hope that answers that question, Greg. So yes, I think more along the lines of like 45 minutes to an hour day-night cycle would be better. And thank you for your other chat. He says, you missed my previous super chat. I sent 5. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Don't hit me. I didn't mean to miss it. And Dark Mayhem says, with the $2, Sav is too famous. He's ignoring us. I'm not. I wasn't trying to ignore you guys. I'm sorry. Don't hit me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, so that's what I think as far as like day-night cycles. I want it to be a little bit longer. But yeah, isn't it interesting? Like, look at all these people in different positions. And then, of course, you got over here on the beach, like all these people, like this is a group of people just sort of standing here. And you got people on towels and beaches, on blankets and stuff. So, and is this lady like a cougar or what? Like, she's got to be in her like 60s, 70s, 80s maybe. And this dude's like no more than like 20 years old. He's like a sugar baby. All right. So, yes, that's what I wanted to show you guys is as far as I can't remember exactly how we got on that topic, but yeah, so let's check the poll. Day and night cycles, choose your preference. Day longer than night, 32%. Night longer than day, 16%. And with 52% coming in for the win, same length. That's kind of what I thought. I did not expect night being longer than day for a lot of you, but I will say with it being in Miami or Vice City with the nightlife and all that stuff, I know some of you guys are going to be running around in different clubs gooning and just, wanting to like be little gooning vampires just running from club to club and watching all the jiggle physics, you weirdos. Caden says, yeah, don't hit me playing the victim card when he hits us. Tyler says, gas is base. GameRank said he didn't want gas. Unbelievable. And yes, I want really long day-night cycles. I don't give a rat's ass what GameRank says. We need gas. We need gas in these cars. And anybody that says differently, just get out. Get out. Get out. Where'd the music go? Oh, there we go. It's just quiet. Let's see. Nick says, I played in roleplay servers with 1 hour day, 1 hour night cycle. What's up, Sav? I don't think anybody has really brought up this about Trailer 3, but what if they focus on criminal and antagonist side of GTA 6? That would be fire. So, like, Shifty Diaz, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like, the criminal and antagonist side of GTA 6? Are you talking about, like, if they put a spotlight on the other characters instead of Jason Lucia? Like, tell us more about Booby Ike and Draquan Priest and Cal Hampton and Brian Heater and, like, all those people? Because if that's what you're saying, I think that could be interesting. It would be nice to learn a little bit more about those people, but I'm more interested in the actual map itself. I want to see, like, what are we getting with the map? I want to know what's going on with the northern part of the map. I want to know, I want to see maybe some potential islands south of the Keys. But Rockstar's going to play it close to the chest to a degree. They're not going to give away too much because they want us to have some surprises when the game launches, Let's go ahead and end the poll there. We've got 54% saying, they want it to be the same. Man, the trees look so much more... Wait, man, the trees look so much more than 5. I hope they keep all those trees. I saw a really interesting video the other day. It was a video that somebody did. Actually, a pretty cool video. I can't remember the name of it, but they had a Rufus Du Sol song. I don't know if anybody in here is a Rufus Du Sol fan. I love their music. I think they're fantastic. But they were playing a song by Rufus, and it was a comparison showing you what GTA 5 looks like now versus what it would look like with like denser trees and all that. And it's like night and day. It's a completely different map. It's so wild looking at it with like more trees. You guys should look that up when you get a chance. I can't remember the name of the video, but I guess you would type in like GTA 5 with more trees or something like that, and it'd probably pop up. But yeah, I mean, we're looking at like way more foliage here. Like, it's to your point. Look at all these trees here, and it's not just this screenshot either. Let's go back here and find some more. Here's something else that I noticed. I want to show you guys this, not to be like perverse or whatever, but like look at the sweat mechanics on this. Look at the sweat running down the leg here, and then over here on this side, look at the sweat. Isn't that insane? It's just wild. Look at the hair follicles on her back. I mean, like, the graphics are insane. Like, insane. And then we've got, you know, like a lot of foliage. Look at the foliage on these islands and stuff. I mean, it's, yeah, just the detail in this game is wild to me. Just absolutely wild. Even in the city, like, we've got plenty of palm trees and bushes, and, you know, it's just, it feels very alive. It feels very real, you know? Look at all the trees over here. I mean, that's just, I don't know. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see. Yep, Six said from day one, I'm gonna steal a car if I don't have one. I'm gonna drive all the way around the edge of the map, and I'm gonna climb the tall antenna, then walk to the beach from top to bottom. Zoe Pound says, so what are you gonna get with the deluxe edition online stuff? I don't know. I mean, well, let me turn this music down. It's got too loud. I don't know what the deluxe edition is gonna have. Probably a lot of, like, you know, digital content, like extra, like, I don't know, they could give us like a Tommy Vercetti style shirt or something like that. You know, just some extra digital goodies. And he said we're the Gooner. Oh, that's funny. Game recognizes game. Can we do some live screen breakdowns? Yeah, like what? What do you guys want me to break down? Savvy pervert. I'm sorry, Red Misfit. I was just trying to show you the sweat physics. I mean, you can see the sweat physics on this guy too. Look at the titty. Oh shit, you can't see it. See the sunburn and the oil from the sunscreen? This dude has some fat wrists. Like, he just goes from elbow to hand. There's like no wrist in there. Look at just the insane detail on these NPCs. The sand being kicked up when they walk. Dude, I'm telling you. You got, I'm not gonna say that. See the sunscreen on his arm? Look at that, the white pasty arms from the sunscreen on the sunburn around his neck, and just look at, it's amazing. I don't know, man. I'm just like, this game is, it's wild. All right, let's go over to, yeah, if you guys want me to like break down any like specific bit of content, let me know. Sav, check the Discord. Okay. I'm checking. Where am I looking? Where am I looking in the Discord? General chat. Media. I don't know. I'm assuming it's Mysteries You. The sound system's really able to hear everything around you in different comments over music, traffic, playing, video pass by. You actually hear things. Trailer shows us off since the entire beginning of trailer 2. Watch it again and listen to the ATM machine. Every other little noise you can identify. So I would, but I'm gonna get demonetized if I start playing the trailer on the channel. So I can't do that. I can't play the audio. But we can. Well, maybe. Hold on. Is there music during that scene? This is trailer 2 that you're talking about? Let me go back here. Let's see. So let's go frame analyzer, trailer 2. I don't know where that spot is. I think that's trailer 1 you're actually talking about, isn't it? Yeah, I think you're talking about trailer 1. Let me go back here. Shoot. Frame analyzer, trailer 1. Yeah, that's trailer 1, brother. And I can't play this because it's got a Tom Petty song in here. But I'll go back and listen to it on my own time for sure. Yeah. No trailer 2, but the screenshot that you posted was from trailer 1. That's the screenshot that you posted. That's trailer 1. It's after he beats up the stoner at the register. Oh. Oh, you guys are talking about something else.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out. Jace.
What specifically am I looking for? I mean, yeah, the sound quality is amazing, but was there something specific you guys were wanting me to hear? Yeah, I mean, right there you can hear as he's driving by, like her voice goes from left to right. You can hear the seagulls and the sound of the waves. You can also hear the waves laughing up on the shore, and then you hear the people kind of giggling, the lady giggling. You hear the register, the door opening, the music in the background. You can hear the jiggling of the bottles. Yeah, I mean the sound quality is amazing. It sounds really good. That's a great point. I mean, I personally am hoping like the gunshots in the car engine sound a lot better. You know, that's my biggest complaint about GTA 5 is the car engines don't sound great, with the exception of a few cars, and the gunshots sound terrible. Absolutely terrible. So GTA 6 will shut down the world. This is going to make history. Timmy, you are 100% correct, at least for, you know, launch day. The lighting is absolutely insane. Yes, it is. Like, if you want to talk about lighting, there are several examples that I could give you of, like, amazing lighting, and this is one of them. Like, this scene specifically, like, the opening shots of Leon, like, look at this, dude. I mean, just absolutely amazing. And it got better between this trailer and the other one. You go full screen. It says I'm full screen. There we go. But yeah, we go back here. Look at her ear. See her ear right here? You see the sun shining through her ear and lighting up the backside of her ear? Like, look at that. That's wild. And you see the rays coming through? Just unreal, man. Unreal. Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. The only thing that I'm depressed about is the fact that I have to play this on a console. Like that, it like hurts my soul. It hurts because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm like, it's so limited in quality because it's on a console. Makes me want to vomit. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'll feel bad for anyone that has to work this year's Black Friday. Yeah, dude, I did that one time. I worked retail for a very short period of time when I was in my early 20s, and I'll never do it again because I worked at Black Friday. I think I quit that job like a week later. That was terrible. That was the worst experience I've ever had. It was like a 12-and-a-half-hour shift or something wild. There's legit concerns for global productivity in anticipation of people calling in sick day one. True. Yeah, there really is. Like, there's people writing articles about it. You can hear shots coming from indoor shootouts if nearby outside. I don't know what you mean. Please, Rockstar, just drop trailer 3. I need to see more. Me too, Shifty Diaz. Me too. We're probably looking at May 5th or May 12th. Those are my two guesses. I'm leaning more into May 12th and May 5th, but we'll see. It could come May 5th. If that's the case, we're 6 days away from trailer 3, guys. I mean, 6 days. And then Whiskey Wednesday would be the day after the trailer leaks, or not leaks, but comes out. And so that'll be a hop-in stream for sure. Because we as PC gamers are cheap. Low key? What? I'm not. What? No, we're not. What are you talking about? Cicalo. Cicalo? Is that how you say that? The scene in trailer 2 with Jason driving and the neighbor calling out to him, the reflections are unbelievable. You can see the clouds move in one of the reflections. Yeah, I know. Like, everything in this game looks absolutely amazing. Vinewood Public Access. Fellas, we got Rob in the chat. He says, greetings from Liberty City. Yes, Rob is in New York right now. He is in Liberty City. So, how's your trip going, buddy? Let's see. I'm going to stay self-employed, says Drew Shoto. Dylan says, do you think there will be a temperature gauge either in the car radio or kind of like Red Dead 2 where you enter a town? Like a temperature gauge, like to tell you how hot the car is? Like the engine? I don't know. What store did I work for? It was like an electronics store. It was like a local company. It wasn't anything like huge. It's called American TV and Electronics back in the day. And I worked in the department that sold like computers and high-end cameras. And it sucked, dude. It sucked so bad. I hated that. I hated Black Friday. It was terrible. Size Finest says they should bring back the idle singing detail from GTA San Andreas when you leave the game running and don't move the character for a while and they start singing or humming popular songs. I mean, I'm down. Like, if I don't see a reason why not to include something like that. It would certainly add to the immersion. I mean, you had in Red Dead 2, he would do different things. Sav, I don't know what that means. What? I don't know what that means. I'm thinking 5th of May. I mean, it might happen. What was that? MCT said 5th of May, right? And TGG said May 12th. So they're split on that. GTA is the only game the Canadian news channels mention. Really? The first playthrough of GTA on its native console is the best experience. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. My first playthrough of GTA 6 on PC is going to be the best experience. Unless it's just chips broken. Lazy Gun Guy said, my PC is better hardware-wise than PS5 Pro. Can't wait for the PC version of GTA 6. That's what I'm saying. Like, my PC is like 3 times better than a PS5 Pro as far as like what it can run. And that's why I'm upset that I've got to play it on a PS5 Pro. I'm not trying to be like elitist as far as like PCs, but like it's just frustrating like that the quality of the game gets choked out by the consoles that they have to ship it on. You know, and I understand they want to double dip and that's why they're not releasing on PC until later, but it's just frustrating, you know. Joshua Hawkins says, I have to sub again. Why did you unsub in the first place, Josh? What the hell, man? Any chance of the announcement being revealed this Friday, Sav, or do they just drop it when they want? Are you talking about announcing trailer 3? I think there's a chance that they'll announce that the trailer is coming. It could happen Friday. Like they could say, hey, trailer 3 is dropping on Tuesday. That would be great because then I would, know exactly when it's coming and then, I could plan to make content around it. That'd be fantastic. But Rockstar doesn't always do that. I would love it if they did. In Red Dead 2, you can press down on the D-pad and the time and temperature and your location will pop up. I didn't know that. But I didn't play it on console, so that's probably why. VPA says, man, we need this place in GTA 6. I'm telling you, my theory is the Rockstar employees are not in a hurry to code this grueling place into present day. You're probably right. Can you imagine Liberty City now, like with the graphics and what they can do, dude? That would be like a nightmare to program and code. Oh my gosh, but it'd be so good. Like I could totally see them like Like, I can totally see us getting Liberty City in GTA 6 like 5 years down the road. One question, as the game gets more realistic, will gun handling get more realistic? More mil-simi? I hope so. I hope not. Like, well, it depends on what you mean by mil-simi. Like, do I want my pistol to stovepipe and degrade? No, I don't. I don't want to have to wipe it down or clean it or like swap parts or anything like that. I just want the gun to sound good and to operate somewhat realistically. I don't think we should be able to shoot like laser beams. I feel like we should start with like a circle that gets smaller and smaller like the more you level up your gun skill, so you can't just like expect a headshot every single person you come across, you know? Joshua Hawkins, welcome to Sav Sack of Friends. Welcome back. Oh, that's what you meant by resubscribe. I thought you meant like subscribe to the channel. My bad. I misunderstood. Marcus says, yes, you were just being honest. I mean, it's just the truth, man. I'm sorry if it hurts feelings, but it is. Thank God someone else is saying it. Saying this, it pisses me off. Sav, imagine we could turn our cars off and on in GTA 6. I mean, that'd be really cool. It'd be really cool to just be able to get into the car and then have to press another button to start the car. I mean, you could kind of do that in GTA 5. Like, if you hold, what is it, triangle on PlayStation? Like, he'll shut off the car, pull the e-brake, and then get out and close the door. Sav, every modern GTA features celebrities, actors in certain roles, cameos. Are there any you want to see in the game? I want Lamar to come back. Dude, Lamar was like hands down my favorite character in GTA 5. I would really love to see Lamar in GTA 6. Maybe he like moves down to Leonida and like starts his own like race scene down there. Cha says, if you weren't a streamer, would you wait for the PC release? No. No, I see. What you have to understand about me is that I am a like Grand Theft Auto nut. Like, I love the game. I don't know like the lore depth or the characters like some other creators, like Rob, for example, from Vinewood Public Access, by the way, who's in the chat. If you guys want to like talk to somebody that could tell you everything about every character and like the voice actor that played them and like all that stuff, like he's the one to go and talk to you about that stuff. I just really enjoyed playing the game and experiencing it. And I go all the way back to Grand Theft Auto 2. So I love the games, and that's why I play them. So if it shipped first on a freaking Nintendo Switch, I would be buying a Switch to play the game. You know what I mean? It's just unfortunate that I have to wait for my PC port, because I really enjoy playing these games on PC. Not just for like the modding angle, but also like the customization options, the optimization, making it look better, like all that stuff, you know? I just really like that. Dark Man with the $5 Canadian says, Sav, TikTok players only want online and railguns and flying bikes and toilets. Well, they can kick rocks, brother. They can have their own little server where they do all that goofy shit. That's not happening in my server. If you guys want to, like, when roleplay and like UGC and all that comes out, if you guys come hang out in my server, it's gonna be like realistic and immersive, and we're gonna have like roles for everybody. You know, it's gonna be fun. Bashir says, nah, Sav, it's not really about the performance. It's the fact that everyone's on console, and it gives really a nostalgic feeling knowing everyone's playing on the same thing. I don't know, might just be me. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I can see your point to a degree, but for me, I don't get like nostalgia playing on a PlayStation, PS5 Pro. You know, like if you put a PlayStation 2 controller in my hands, taking me back to like San Andreas, like sure, that's nostalgic. But you know, dealing with like the modern version of Sony's bullshit that we have now, no thanks. That does nothing for me in the nostalgia department. But I understand what you're saying. Remove Chan says no. Is that, I don't know if that was a play on somebody else in the Discord or the chat, but no stovepipes, but mag changes, real ammo limits, maybe depending on context, maybe some missions. You have fixed loadout, fire modes, etc. Well, when you say mag changes, are you talking about like, you know, when you reload, are you talking about like ammo mag based or like ammo based? So there's, for those of you that don't know, those of you that don't play like the sim games, holy shit, Snarko, really? Snarko just dropped it. He just dropped 20 gifted memberships. Guys, thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. So I'm going to go through and read these. First of all, everybody give Snarko a fat W in the chat. Snarko, by the way, is helping me run the website stuff, guys. So he's going to be heavily involved in all that stuff. So big W. Thank you, brother. But so far, Cattlety got one. Big Chris got one. Brayden Davis, Golden Control, Zoe Pound, Mike Tremblay, Nikki B, Trainboy Eric, Biantine, JGB Kins, Johnny. You guys need to work on making your names more pronounceable. Road to Leonida, Trick Turner, Seexum TTS, Bittered, Mark DeMellon, Braden Monroe, and who was the last one? It's Braden Monroe. Where'd it go? Braden Monroe, Derzy, Ravisha, and Thomas Merlot. Holy crap, guys. Can we make our names easy to pronounce? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Thank you, Snarko. Let's get a fat W in the chat for Snarko. More Team Green. Appreciate it. I love seeing green in the chat, guys. If you haven't become a member, it's like, if you're gifted one, awesome. If not, it's like $2.99, $3.99 a month, something like that. If you want to try it for 30 days, you don't need to resubscribe if you don't feel like you got anything out of it. But I do try and make sure my videos get out a day or two early for members. So you will get early access to videos. You got, of course, all the emojis and things that you can do. And there's also going to be some other things in the Discord that we're going to be dropping for members, because we're moving away from member benefits for the site, moving to something else here soon. But Bryce Hernandez, thank you for the membership, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Awesome. We love it. I love to see it. You guys are awesome. I'm going to scroll down a little bit to the bottom of the chat so I stay in line and up to date with everything and I'm not falling too far behind. I see a comment here on a topic that I would love to talk about. Eel Puma says, GTA 6 phone, we better be able to call Los Santos business numbers and Liberty City business numbers. Even if they leave a voicemail, I want to hear it for realism for GTA 6. That would be really cool. There are numbers scattered around the map in GTA 5 on different, you can find on a help wanted ad, or, a lost dog ad, or, different little things stuck to telephone poles in GTA 5. And some of the numbers work and some of them don't. But it would be really, really cool if, they really expanded on the phone and what it's capable of in GTA 6. I personally love the idea, of course, alongside having all the apps and everything, like the rideshare apps and, whatever you can think of, like that you would have on your phone nowadays that would make sense to be included into the game. But also, how cool would it be if they gave us an actual app, that we could download on our IRL phone and use alongside the game? So, for example, they could tie it to the social club. And then what you could do is, when you're offline and not able to play, you could, go into that and you could, change your character's outfit, or, buy a car, or, you could, spend your money on your phone by going to the same websites that are on the actual app in the phone in the game. That would be really cool. That would be awesome. Big Chris says, Sav, do you think there'll be a feature on the beach where you can go through people's coolers and steal a drink, when your health is low? That'd be cool. Thanks, Sav, if you read this. Yeah, that would be awesome. If you're running down the beach and you're being chased by the cops and you're low on health and you don't have anything and there's a cooler laying there, if you could raid the cooler, that'd be awesome. Little things like that are the things that Rockstar thinks about that, most people don't even consider being a possibility. And we're going to stumble across stuff like that all the time. So I'm totally down with that. Trouble says, what topics are going to be in the next roundtable? Well, hopefully a lot of Trailer 3. We'll probably talk about, what's coming up on the earnings call. We'll probably talk about game art. We'll probably talk about, pre-orders. We'll probably talk about, gameplay trailers down the road. We'll probably talk about some news. We'll talk about the cost of the game. But more importantly, guys, there's a link. Caden or one of my mods, can you guys post the link for the Discord in the chat? So anybody that's not in the Discord currently, You guys should join the Discord. It's super easy. Like, don't be afraid of Discord. It's not complicated. Like, if you're not on Discord, it's super easy to create a profile and join a Discord server. You can join ours. We talk a lot about GTA 6. There's a lot of really cool people. Most of the people that are in this chat right now are in the Discord. And we talk about GTA 6. We share like food recipes, talk about movies, like whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. It's a cool server. But there's also a section in the Discord server where we talk. Well, here, I'll just show you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up here. So this is the Discord right now. This is the welcome page. So you come here and you'll see all the new members and stuff. You go to the rules and roles. You just scroll down here and just click this little confirm button. You can also tell us, like, do you play on Xbox, PlayStation, PC? What other content you're interested in? If you want to, watch movies or TV, memes, food, that kind of stuff. Are you interested in gaming with SAV? Like all that stuff. And then you come down here to announcements. This is where you'll see like when I'm going live or if I have to cancel a stream or something like that. We also have all the YouTube videos that I post. They're all right here. Video suggestions. If you have a good idea for a video, post it here. We've got all the updates and information for the website that we're working on right here. There's a general tab where you can come in here and talk and shoot the shit with everybody else in the Discord. We've got a media page where we share different things. So you can just, any piece of media that you guys want to talk about or share, it's in there. Art, same stuff here. If you guys are making stuff or you found something else, like, people make all kinds of goofy shit like this all the time, post it in here. We've also, I just joined the voice channel. Hold on. Let me leave that. And then we've also down here, we've got Rockstar News, which it pulls directly from Rockstar's news feed on their Discord channel. A GTA discussion where you can come in here and talk Grand Theft Auto. And then we've got the roundtable questions. So if you guys have any questions that you would specifically like to ask anybody that I'm talking to in a roundtable, you can post it here. I've already told everybody the next roundtable. All right. So that's going to be TGG, Bogan Bav, Lankman Dan. We also have Bucketchers, and somebody says Bookashers, but I feel like it's Bucketchers. Is it Bucketchers or Bookashers? And then we've also got I should know this. I apologize if you're watching, dude. I'm sorry, I don't know how you pronounce your name. I always thought it was Bucketchers, but maybe it's not. And then last but not least, we've got oh my gosh, MCT McTannen himself. So that's going to be the next roundtable. So if you guys have anything specific you want to ask any of those guys, put it in the roundtable questions. Join the Discord, put it in the roundtable questions, and then we can ask those questions during the roundtable. Make sure your question is like a good question, or it won't get asked. If it's just like do you think GTA 6 is going to get delayed again? I'm not going to ask that question. We also have all the GTA 6 research info. This is all the stuff that we've got all the stuff that, and all this is on the website now. So if you want to use that, you can. And we've got some cool stuff down here. Like Caden added this cool game called Dirty Money. Honestly, I don't really know how to play it. I haven't really messed with it. We talk about movies and TV and food and all that stuff. So there's a lot of cool stuff there for you guys to get involved in. The link is in the description. Also, again, if there's Angry Cat and Chili both posted the link. I'll pin it. Let's see. Replace pin message. I've just pinned the Discord link, so if you want to join the Discord, there's a link up there. Dark Man with the $2 donation says, what about Zach Cox? Is he coming to the table? Not this one, but maybe a future one down the road. We'll definitely have Zach Cox back on. It was fun talking with him. I remember the roundtable we did with him a few roundtables ago. Tyler says, Discord scares me with how much weird crap is on there. It only gets as weird as you allow it to get, and we keep our shit on lockdown. So like this server is very heavily moderated. Every blue name you see in this chat, moderators say hi. Every blue name you see in this chat is a moderator here on the YouTube channel, and a lot of them are moderators on the actual Discord channel. And we also have an auto mod. So we have it set up to where you're not going to see any weird stuff. There's no nudity or not safe for work content, any of that stuff. It's on lockdown. So you're not gonna see any weird stuff on our Discord. We keep it very professional. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. If you want to join the Discord, you're welcome. Looks like we've had a couple of people join just in the past couple minutes while we're talking about this. So welcome. It looks like Jack GTA, Big Chris, Precise Kid and Jack Spires all join. Also, it's Mr. Welcome to the Discord. It's a cool place, guys. And they say it gets colder. You bundled up now. Wait till you get older. All right, let's get back to the chat. We've got Quavo says, Sav, congrats on the latest video. Very well done. It seems to be getting a lot of traction. I saw another creator react to it, and he had nothing but praise. If you're talking about Ink TV, yes, I did see his reaction. It was nice seeing somebody really like show appreciation for that. That video for me was a little personal, but also like I don't know. I feel like a lot of the videos that I do are like breakdowns and, you know, deep dives and this stuff. And I wanted to share with you guys like what Grand Theft Auto means to me personally, and talk about like the impact of the game on the community and not just like, the obvious like stuff. So anyway, I just thought that was cool. Saw the TGG hate get deleted. W mods. Yeah, they're quick with it. So if you want to come in here and be a troll, if your first offense is like a minor offense, you're gonna get put in timeout and then warned. If there's a second offense that after that, you're gone. We don't tolerate nonsense around here. I don't care. I'm not that desperate for viewers. So, if you're gonna come in here and act a fool, you're gonna get gone real quick. Dark Mayhem, no audio. Yeah, right. Someone commented and it got deleted. I want to see some GTA 6 SAV gameplay. Well, we gotta wait until GTA 6 comes out, man. So we'll see what happens. But we're definitely gonna play the game for sure. Remove Chance says, great Discord. God bless you, Sav. I just saw more depth to your content. Great and appreciated. Well, I'm glad that you're liking it. Wait. Snarko, did Snarko catch that? Oh no, it's Angry Cat. Oh, Chili, you missed Snarko's gifted members. Yeah. Shifty Diaz says, what are the chances, Sav, that Rockstar adds a feature that you go out and help someone in a random encounter and they happen to be a store owner or something and you get discounts for your good deed? They could totally do that. Like in Red Dead Redemption 2, the guy that like different interactions that you had, like for example, the guy hanging off the cliff, or the guy that had his foot caught in a bear trap, or the guy that got bit by a snake. There's all those different encounters of the lady that was trapped under a horse, or the guy, there's all kinds of those, right? So, and they usually have some kind of like reward for you. So it'd be really cool if they like integrated that into the world and like, you save somebody from, how cool would it be if you go into a convenience store and it's being held up by a guy, like the guy's being robbed, and then you take out the guy that's robbing the store, and then you get like a discount on future purchases at that store, or you get like free stuff. That could be cool. When are we getting more of Rob on the roundtable? Soon. I try to keep the rotation fresh and keep it going, but we'll have Rob back on for sure. Me and Rob have gotten quite tight here lately, so we're going to have Rob on more content for sure. And we're also planning on doing like a co-stream one night where we just get hammered and either play games or talk GTA 6. We'll see. Hope I'm not on the naughty list. No, you're not on the naughty list, Big Chris. You'll know if you're on the naughty list because you won't be able to type in the chat. Elliot Plays says, hello, do you think Trailer 3 will be coming May 19th now, or are you sticking with the 12th? Because personally, I think the 12th is perfect now because they got about 2 weeks of pre-order numbers. I think it's either going to be the 5th or the 12th. I like the idea of the trailer coming on the 5th and then the pre-orders opening up on the 12th, and then they roll into the earnings call with both of those numbers. I think that would be really, really cool. What would be the collectibles in GTA 6? Pigeons, ship parts, oysters, something new? I don't know. There could be like several different types of collectibles. They could have like hats. Like if you can go in people's houses and find like hats or a clothing item or something like that. Or like out on the ocean, like if you're diving a shipwreck, you could find like chests or something. I don't know. They could have all kinds of collectibles. Almost 202 days to go. That's right. We're getting really close, guys. We got an hour and 16 minutes left until we're at 202 days. I'd love to see Dandy Andy on a future roundtable. I just spoke with Dandy not even a couple weeks ago because I was inviting him to be on this last roundtable that we just did, but he couldn't make it because he's dealing with that court situation that he had to go and deal with out in, with that murder trial or whatever. So I don't want to say anything else, but I'm just telling you guys what he announced to his own community. So he's been kind of caught up dealing with all that stuff, but we're going to have him on for sure. We should do a giveaway on Discord for 500 members. How many members do we have right now, Caden? I don't even know where to see that. I'm curious to know how many members we have. We're at 487 right now. Oh, dang. That's a lot. Yeah, maybe we could do a giveaway. Maybe we could do a giveaway. How about this? Let's do this. When we hit 500 members, I'll do a giveaway of GTA 6 when pre-orders go live. I will buy a random person of the Discord a copy of GTA 6. What I'll do is I'll just get like a VC gift card and send it to you for the cost of the game, whatever it's announced at. We'll do that at 500 members, and then we'll do it again at 1,000. So there's a good reason to join the Discord. Let's do that. That sounds fun. Sav, are you going live early on the days everybody thinks the trailer is coming, or only the day you think it's coming? So I have requested. Let's see. Let me look at my schedule real quick. 'Cause I'm still working a day job, fellas. My plan is I will be available. I'll be around. Okay, so I'll make myself available. Here's the thing: if I'm working and trailer 3 drops, I will not be working much longer that day. Well, I'll put it that way. I'll find a way to get out of work and come home and go live, or make a video or something. We'll definitely be talking about it the same day. It's not going to be like what I normally do. If like a piece of news comes out, I make a community post and then maybe get to it later. Like if trailer 3 drops, we're going live that day, and then we'll probably do like a larger trailer breakdown like the following day. And we're going to do it on the website. So we'll have we'll zoom in and look at all the individual things going on in the trailer and all that stuff. It'll be pretty dope. And all the creators that are working with us on SixHub, they're also going to be using the frame analyzer and stuff like that for their trailer breakdowns too. So you guys will get to see that quite a bit here coming up. Let's see. Yes, trunk or duffel needed for weapon storage. I agree. Remove Chan said weapons in your car trunk like Red Dead Redemption 2, weapons in your horse saddle. Yes, so we've talked about this a lot in the past, and I think the idea of having a bag that you keep with you at all times, whether it's in your car or on your back, is a really good idea because it kind of acts as your saddle. And it would solve the problem, because people have brought up in the past, they said, well, what happens if you're storing everything in your trunk and like your car gets blown up, or you flip it over and you can't flip it back, or all your tires are flat, and you know what I mean? Like it kind of presents a problem there. But what if like if you're driving down the road, you hit some spike strips, and you're like you have a quick second to like run, pop the trunk, grab your duffel bag out, throw it on your back, and now you've got your entire inventory with you, and you can hop into a new car. And then like maybe there's a function to where like when you're in the car you can toss your bag in the back seat, or there's a button that you can hit where it says grab bag before you get out of the car. I mean, there's several different ways where they could solve that problem so you can keep your full inventory with you. And then if you happen to like die or whatever, it just like spawns back at your house, or you just gotta go there first and get it or something. I don't know. I just think that they've got to do something with the inventory system. You can't just like, I don't know. If it's going to be more realistic like it was in Red Dead Redemption 2, they've got to do something like that. Yeah, like the stream, guys. Thank you, Remove Chan. If you haven't liked the stream, take 2 seconds and do it, guys. It seriously, it helps a lot. Donations are phenomenal. I really appreciate donations. I appreciate all you guys hanging out, watching, and being part of the stream. But if you're here and you're watching the stream and you're enjoying this, smash the like button. It really helps. Sav, what's the thing standing behind you, Sav? I don't know what you're talking about, Dark Man. There's nothing standing behind me. Trailer 3 drops in the middle of surgery and surgeon just runs out of the theater. Oh, that wouldn't be good. Social status in GTA Online is key to super important to unlocking certain contact missions. Heist, someone like Raul will never call you to heist if you don't have a certain rep, basically. I don't know about that. I mean, like, are you talking like story missions or like, you know, like post-story? Like side mission opportunities? I don't like the idea of there being like a bar or a mechanic that you have to like constantly monitor. You know, like I think MCT mentioned it or somebody else mentioned that, you know, if there's like a trust meter or something between Jason and Lucia, I don't want that to be like a UI element on the screen. I want them to like tell us in different ways, and I agree with that sentiment. Like I want you to know that Lucia is pissed off at you by the way she treats you, not some little meter on the screen, you know? Bev, welcome back. What date is the roundtable, and is it live again? So the roundtable is set right now for the 19th at 8 a.m. Eastern time. We're probably going to do it live unless somebody has a strong objection to that. So we'll see. Stay tuned. I can't give you for sure on that yet. If for some reason trailer 3 drops on May 5th, we're going to move it up. We're going to be doing it on the 7th, same time. So I'll keep you guys in the know on that. What you should definitely do is join the Discord and become or make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on. That way, whenever I make a community post on my YouTube channel, you're notified, or whenever I do an announcement on the Discord, you're notified there. Timmy, thank you for the 500 jewels. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, if you want to stay notified and up to date on everything, like with the roundtable and all that stuff, like join the Discord. That's the best way to stay, you know, subscribe, obviously turn the bell on for notifications, but also join the Discord. Greg says SpongeBob and Patrick are behind Sav. I mean, Mr. Krabs, JK. What are y'all talking about? I don't even know what you're on some shit. Maybe stop smoking that stuff. Roman Play says I'm too lazy to like the stream. Haha, just kidding. I did like the stream. Man, I'm hoping for Rockstar does not abandon the story and makes DLCs, not just for online. So here's my reasoning why I think Rockstar is not going to abandon the story. One, they got a lot of shit for that the last time they did it with GTA 5. Two, they have already said back in 2022 that their plan is to expand the game and add new cities post-launch. So if that is the case, it stands to reason that they will add new cities for both online and story mode. So I think we will get more cities and missions in story mode post-launch, and more online content as well. What up, Sav? What's up, JK Walker? How you doing? Sav ignores me now. Dark Ma'am, I don't ignore you. I saw your Sav run Chuck Norris's behind you comment. Yeah, I did ignore that, but I don't ignore you generally. Spider-Man, thank you for the 1,000 jewels. Guys, I gotta be honest, I don't know what that equates to. I have no idea. I don't know if that's a lot or a little or what, but either way, thank you. I appreciate it. I know it's some kind of donation. Thank you. That is a new feature for YouTube that hasn't fully been explained to me yet. So thank you, Spider-Man. Appreciate it. I was just messing with you, Greg. Red 40 says, man, I just love watching an unskippable ad just for another ad to start. And when I finally get to the video, it's not even started. What the hell? Are you talking about this live stream? Because I have the ads turned all the way down to like the minimum amount that YouTube will let me do. I hope that's not what you're talking about, because that would be very upsetting if they were like making you watch 3 ads just to watch a live stream. Vengeance says, Sav, wouldn't pre-orders be something we would know after the earnings call, meaning you wouldn't know the prices by trailer 3, seeing prices would just be discussed during the call? They could do it before or after. I mean, like, think about it. You got to think about it like this from a financial perspective. If Take-Two Interactive wants Rockstar to go ahead and announce trailer 3 and then announce pre-orders and make pre-orders available, they're going to take that information into the investor call and say, hey, look, all you people that are thinking about buying into Take-Two Interactive stock, check this out. We just sold however many million copies of GTA 6 and the game's not even out yet. And hey, look at how many views we got on our trailer in just 6 or 7 days. So that's why they would likely announce the pre-orders before the earnings call. But I mean, they could also do it after. So, you know, we really don't know. Atomic Glitch, Sav misses all my comments too. We ain't cool enough. What are you talking about? What was your comment? What did I miss? Let me scroll back up and find it. Hold on. You guys make me feel like crap. The ability to sell weapons we bought but didn't like. So you're saying like weapons could be like sold back to the dealer or whatever? I don't hate that idea. You know, have like a, you know, you can control your inventory so you don't have like too many weapons. I don't hate that idea. There you go. I went back to it. Atomic Glitch. Let's see what else we got. Greg sent Goat Trophy for 1,000 jewels. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate you, buddy. Dark Mam says, put me on the naughty list with VPA. VPA's down on the naughty list. Spider-Man Man says, I think 1,000 jewels is like a little bit over $10. Oh shit. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for the jewels. Money. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. I still don't know exactly how that works. I've got to figure that out. But thank you. I appreciate it. Sav, how does it feel that we've recovered the 6-month delay? Oh man, it feels good knowing that the hype is about to kick off. You know, like as a content creator that, you know, is wanting to go full time on GTA 6 content, the last 6 months, I got to be honest with you guys, let's just be real for a minute. Let me pause the music. The last 6 months have been extremely painful for all of us. So I'm not like complaining, you know, like, I mean, I'm complaining, but I get it. Like everybody's been a little upset that we've, you know, the game got delayed and everything else. But like from a content creator perspective, you know, what we were seeing right before the delay was like a huge increase in hype and interactions and people coming into our chat and watching our videos and things were looking really, really, really good. And then all of a sudden, everything gets delayed. Yeah, Dark Mam said his hair suffered too. If you weren't aware, you weren't around, I shaved my head because I said, you know, the game wasn't going to get delayed. It got delayed. So I lost the bet. I said I would shave my head. So I'm a man of my word. I stuck to it. I shaved my head. So not only did I lose my hair, but, you know, we were losing views and, you know, people weren't as interested in the game. So the streams kind of suffered and everything. It's just like, it's been rough like the last, you know, 6 months. It's been getting better the last 30 days or so. But like, it's just knowing that we're getting closer, especially coming from a perspective, like I'm not full time yet. And I can't like quit my job until I get to the point where I can do this full time. And like, I'm just like hanging in there like, any day now, you know, like, so I'm really looking forward to the hype picking back up and everybody getting excited about GTA 6 again and views going up and all that stuff. Cause then, you know, that's a little bit better for me and then I can just do this full time for you guys. So, yeah, so that's how I felt about it. But, you know, we're getting there. We're almost there. I mean, like I said, in a couple of days, we're going to be the closest we've ever been to GTA 6 launch. So, YIY said, have a good stream, Sav. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We lost music. There we go. Gun vault in your apartment. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. So how different is GTA 6 Online gonna really be? Oh my gosh. I mean, here's what I'll say. I don't have any insider information, okay? I don't know anything that you guys don't know. But I have, let me turn this down a bit. I have been paying close attention to all the moves that Rockstar is making. I've looked at all the patents. I've studied, you know, everything there is to learn about Grand Theft Auto and Grand Theft Auto Online and, you know, the history and like what their plans are and the direction they want to take this. And what I can tell you based on the information that I've come across and what I've kind of learned is like Grand Theft Auto 6's version of Online is going to be like I don't like way better than Grand Theft Auto Online. How that like exactly translates, I can't say for certain. But what I can tell you, and this is basically what I sum it up with. Grand Theft Auto 5 launched back in 2013 and Grand Theft Auto Online shortly after, but it was launched as an afterthought. Like they didn't plan to develop GTA as like an online game. They wanted to make another Grand Theft Auto like all their other games, story mode, you know, single player. And then they kind of last minute they're like, "Oh, let's make GTA Online." They've had the better part of 12 or 13 years to plan for the next Grand Theft Auto. Now, were they doing that the whole time? No, probably not. They were working on Red Dead Redemption 2, a lot of that and all that. But like at least since 2018, 2019, they've been directly working on Grand Theft Auto 6. And they've been doing it knowing how successful GTA Online is. And they've been doing it from the ground up with GTA Online in mind as like one of their primary areas of focus. So if you think about just that difference, the difference between throwing it together last minute and developing it from the ground up with that specific feature in mind, I mean, you're talking about a night and day difference, because all the things that were broken with GTA Online will be remedied in GTA 6 Online. You know, all the features that people wanted in GTA Online that they couldn't bake in because of the code or whatever, that'll all be remedied. And GTA 6 is going to give you, GTA 6 Online is going to give you like way more features, way more interactivity. It's going to be way more immersive. Just better in almost every way. So, you know, that's I'm incredibly excited about GTA Online. I am very, very excited about GTA Online. I've got to turn that back off. It's going to just hit me with like every single alert. Derek says, my first stream is when Sav made that bet. Yeah, you know what? I stuck to it. I looked like a goofball for like 3 or 4 weeks, but I stuck to it. Greg said, I just thought of something cool for GTA 6, either in a story DLC or online DLC. Do you think we'll have a purge event in which we can do whatever we want for 12 in-game hours and get no wanted level? I mean, I don't know if there will be like a story DLC or an online DLC, but you could definitely create something like that in UGC if they give us the right tools for it. Who's more bald, Bav or Sav? Definitely Bav. Bav is more bald than Sav. Sorry, Bav. But he shaves his head. At least I think he does. From the last time I saw him, right? Bav, you still shaving your head? Let's see. What are you could on Discord say? I don't know what you're saying, Drew. I'm sorry. You might have to retype that. If only Sav didn't miss comments. Guys, I'm trying to read them all. It's so hard. There's a lot of you in here. And I try to get as many as I can. It's difficult. If you've never done it, it's tricky. Let's see. Thank you for the Jules Roman plays. T Burton, MMC, even if you are legitimate, there's so much BS out there that no one is going to believe you until the game comes out and they see it for themselves. MC Sav is doing the best he can with the amount of viewers and commenters there are. If you like, you can at him to get his attention. Just don't abuse it. There you go. That's a great point. If you really want me to see something, you can at me, but just don't spam it. And if I miss your comment, as I've said in the past, you can always if you put if you ask me something or you say something and you really want me to see it and I missed it. If you want to ask it again a couple minutes later, you can just put a 2 in front of it. And that tells me that this is the second time that you're asking this. And if I see that, I'll make sure I try to hit it. But again, there's a lot of people in here and a lot of people are asking questions. And I'm not going to be able to read every single comment, guys. I'm sorry. I can't. It's too much. Bogabab with a $10 donation. Thank you, buddy. Choo choo. It's getting that dono train going. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Mr. Moneybags Bav himself. You didn't answer the question, Bav. Are you? Who's more bald, me or you? Somebody was asking that in the comments. I haven't seen your face in a little while because we haven't done a video chat. So I don't know if you've got more hair than me now or less or what. Shifty Diaz says, I just hope they keep the game going after online. A lot of people have issues with GTA 5 because Rockstar refused to add new cars from online into story. I get the lore factor, but still the cars are small. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think if they're going to add cars to online, they should add them to story mode. They got roasted for a lot of the things that they didn't do with story mode that they did with online. You know, they completely abandoned story. I don't think they're going to do that this time around. At least I hope not. You know, but again, you know, Rockstar is always going to put their money into where the biggest return is going to be. So, you know, if that's online, then, you know, it is what it is. But you can expect online to be a whole hell of a lot better than the last online. So if you're one of those people that you've got on GTA Online and you're like, it's all right, you know, you're probably going to like GTA 6 Online a whole hell of a lot more, for sure. Got another $10 donation from Ben Forrester with another Australian 10. Thank you, brother. He says, choo-choo. There's that donation train chugging along. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Let me give you some... Appreciate you. Thank you. Bav is bald. We have a red scalped Aussie, says Derek. Someone double it, said Bav. Let's see. GTA 6 and UFC 6 are the only games I'll be buying this year. What about the James Bond game? You not interested in that? I enjoy your channel and sub to support your content creation. Thank you, Spaceman. I really appreciate it. I noticed you're a member too. Thank you. They got fried. Yes, they did. Has there been an update on the mapping project as far as you know? I don't think so, right? No, I mean, not since they eliminated the panhandle, but that's just, I mean, they're kind of guessing, really. Nobody really knows for sure if there's going to be a panhandle or not. Nobody even knows if it's going to be an island. So, like, if you look at the mapping project, let's just pull it back up here. Let me go back to it. Let's go full screen here. So if you look at the mapping project, you can see that right now they have it in the shape of an island. But if you zoom in here and you see all this, like, these red lines, it's because they don't know anything about this area. That is purely speculative. And Sauco, if you guys watch Sauco's content, he's part of the mapping project. He'll tell you. They don't know anything about the northern part of the map. For all we know, like, this could be, you know, this could be like land. Oh shoot, what is that? You know, so you could have, like, this could be like connected to land up here, you know? We don't know. We have no idea. Nobody does. You know, and like this could be like the edge of the map here. And like this could be like, you know, non-accessible. And then they could drop a new city in like over here, or drop a new city in over here, or over here, whatever, and then eventually like move the edge of the map back. I mean, it just really depends. We just don't know. Nobody really knows for sure. Joe Mama with a $4.99. Thank you, brother. He said, if you want your comment read, there's this cool super chat thing. Just saying. I appreciate you, brother. W in the chat for Joe Mama. Thank you. And thank you for being a member. Appreciate you, brother. So anyway, yeah, it's let me do this real quick. But yeah, I mean, we just don't know. We don't know what the map looks like. You know, it really just kind of depends on what Rockstar decides to do. I've been a big advocate for it being connected to a larger landmass than some of the other people. Some people say they'd want it to be an island. I like the idea of it being connected, you know, because if this continues like way up here, guys, like think about it like this. You know, like this is maybe the edge of the map at the start of the game. And there's some reason that we can't access this area. And this is, let's just pretend this is all land, right? Like this is all land, okay? And Rockstar is like, okay, well at the start of the game, there's some kind of hurricane that's rolled through and completely decimated the area. And like, you know, the authorities aren't letting you cross over the bridge into like this area. So this is the edge of the map. You cross over the bridge, you get a 6-star wanted level or something, they stop you. Or, you know, maybe it's something different. Maybe, you know, it's like, I don't know. They can think of something, right? And then eventually if Rockstar drops in a city here or whatever, they can just like move the edge of the map to here and be like, okay, well, we've cleaned up that area, but we're still working on this area, right? And then they could just slowly expand the edge of the map. Like we'll add a city over here. Maybe Gloriana, maybe this is Gloriana from here up. And then maybe this is like a version of Atlanta up here that we're gonna get eventually. I mean, we just don't know. Nobody knows. Anybody that says they know is full of shit. You know, we can speculate and try and give you our best guess, but I mean, you know, it really just comes down to, you know, what Rockstar decides to do and how generous they decide to be with the amount of content we're gonna get. GTA 6 might have UFC fight style game modes. Yeah, there's that screenshot with Lee and I, let's go back here into the media. We'll go down here to old Lucia Caminos. We've got a couple of screenshots here. You got her hitting the bag. And then if you go to trailer 1. Where is it? Is it trailer 1? Maybe it's trailer 2. Oh, it's definitely trailer 2. Yep. I know exactly. Yep. It's right in here. This. So this is definitely some kind of like UFC cage match going on. She's got like a gnarly little kick going on here. You got Jason grabbing people, like the grapple system from Red Dead Redemption 2 seems like it's back in some way, shape, or form. Grabs a hold of him. Look at the finger placement on the neck, man. Throws him into the car. We'll see a kicking that guy. So there's gonna be, I think this is like their little teaser of telling us there's gonna be like individual fight mechanics depending on who you're playing as. You know? Elliot plays, when it got delayed November 19th, I was in the middle of Walmart with my grandma. And she said, what the hell is Grand Theft Auto? Yes, not Grand Theft Auto. Well, oh, wait. Grand Auto Theft. What? Oh, she said, what the hell is Grand Auto Theft? That's funny. Oh shit, we got some new donations here. We got one from Dark Ma'am, $2, says, Bav, I see you're getting gray hair. What? Bav hasn't done a face reveal yet, but thank you for the $2 donation, Dark Ma'am. And Atomic Glitch with the $5 says, I just really hope they don't scale down the amount of trees, vegetation like they did in GTA 5. That was probably the biggest downgrade to 5. I agree with you, and it goes back to that video I was mentioning earlier. Like, if you go back and watch that and see like what GTA 5 would look like if they had all the trees and vegetation and everything in there, it's really wild. It's really wild. You guys, you're killing me, Dark Man. You're killing me. I'm doing the best I can, brother. Okay, let's see. Lucia hitting the bag in GTA 6. There's different fighting styles. Yes, GTA 6 will have shoe comfort and running mechanics. What? Shoe comfort and running mechanics? I don't know about that. It might be a little much. GTA 6 will have NBA 2K, UFC, PGA all in one. Madden, I don't see. No. You're tripping. No way. Lucia's more buff than me. Lucia's more buff than me. Praying that beer is confirmed. It's going to be insane. Hoping they show us a bit more of the northern part of the map in trailer 3 or some more screenshots. All right, guys, let's see. It's 11:12. I'm good to go another 30 to 45 minutes. Do you guys want to do some calls? How do you want to do the rest of the stream, guys? If you guys want to do some calls, let me know. I don't want to do calls unless we have enough people that are interested in doing calls. Because it gets a little awkward when I'm like, anybody want to talk to me? And the map is surrounded by water, and up top is mountains. MMC, you are, you're very, very confident in this stuff. I'm gonna need to know why you're so confident. Instead of just saying like, you know, this is gonna be in the game and that's gonna be in the game, how about you tell us how you know? Or why you think that? I'm curious. That's it, Sav, you're fired. Just playing. What am I fired for? Jason isn't a cop. He's being used. Let me call up. What do you mean calls? So Alex, what we do towards the get this ma'am guy on the line. What we typically do towards the end of the stream is, if you've joined the Discord, you can hop into the Discord live chat, and you can tell us, what your thoughts, opinions, or questions are, and you're live on stream. I've got my finger over the mute button, and there's a delay on the stream, and I'll chop it out if you say anything ridiculous. So don't be a troll, obviously. But if you guys want to do it, I'm popping into the on-air chat, and if we can get a moderator in here, because there's some new people that I haven't talked to before that maybe want to get into these calls, and I'm gonna need somebody to screen these folks before we just bring them into the live chat. So if anybody's free to hop in and help me with that, that would be fantastic. MMC says, let me call up. All right, we'll get in, hop in the Discord and join the waiting room. So there's a if you go to the live on stream, there's actually a waiting room that you can join in. You just got to join the Discord first. Get this ma'am guy on the line. Yeah, ma'am, why don't you pop in? MMC and be like a 16-year-old? I don't know what that means. He's John Rockstar. I think Jason's double agent Lucia knows. I don't know if Jason's a double agent. I think Jason's being used. I think MMC is right about that, but that's why I'm curious as to how he knows these things. Who's It's Mystery? I'm sorry, It's Mr. X. Who is that? In the chat, if you're in the chat right now and you're It's Mr. X, I'd like to know who that is. And I also need maybe a mod or somebody that's available to jump in and help me screen. That's me? Okay. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Since we don't have a mod to screen, I've never talked to you before. If you're a troll or you say something ridiculous, it's an insta ban. All right? Fair warning. And hopefully we can get some mods in here to screen these guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull you in. All right, MMC, what's up?
Trolling nothing, bro. Shout out Will Max, my dude, man. I've been tapped in with him lately. He kind of put me on to your content by seeing y'all merge together. You feel me?
Okay, yeah. Well, that's Will's a good guy, man. So you've been watching Will's content, and you found my channel through Will. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, cool, man. So why don't you tell? So you're MMC, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been pretty confident about some of the stuff you've been saying in the chat. So how about you tell us how you know these things, or if you've got some insider info?
Before I tell you how, because it's like when you asked me that when I left the comment, like, and be like the 16-year-old, like, we all know what happened to that dude. But what I'm saying though is, man, like, everybody, all right, first off, Jason ain't a cop, bro. Like the undercover cop that we see from the trailers, the dirty cop, whatever, he got like dudes from different gangs running with him. You feel me? That's like they kind of went rogue. They want to get a hold of Jason before United PD does, so they can use him for their own game. So they could use the Cal's communication systems, things like that, so they could know like the criminal mapping and use it to their own game. So this way we can get introduced to the mission where you could play as Jason.
One second, brother. The apparently they can't hear you in the Discord. Give me 1 second.
All right.
There you go. Okay, now they should be able to hear you. All right.
So basically, I was just saying, like, Jason is just being used by the undercover agency that we do see in the trailer. We'll get introduced to them more later, but they pretty much they know what Jason and them are doing. They just want to get a hold of Jason with his criminal mapping, with Cal, all of that type of stuff, so they could go around raiding, use it to their own game. They got like different people with them, like that from different gangs, from Little Haiti and shit like that. These are people we see in the trailer that's with this guy, this undercover agent, officer, whatever you want to call him. type shit. We'll get more on them later. But like they really just utilizing Jason and who he has access to so they could gain from it. Now, how this hurts like the story and the character and the trust between Lucia and things like that is because we got to go all the way back to the beginning now with the high school room with Raul. Raul is somebody that knows Lucia. Lucia brings Jason on this mission, this three-way mission, and she gets left behind. So when she gets released or whatever, you know, her first connection all over again is Jason. Jason's basically, you know, being there for her, being a good friend or whatever. Y'all have coffee, this relationship factor kind of begins. And along the way, she want to obviously get down to Vice City, even though she has restrictions. She want to, you know, be a bad girl over again and pulling Jason in type. Get next to people like Raul. Raul to her is like her biggest like resource when it comes to like, yo, we could go to him, we could hit a lick. I just got to do it one more time. Even though the last one went bad, I just need to do it one more time. And along that way, you're gonna meet other people. You're gonna meet Booby, you're gonna meet Dre, you're gonna meet real dimes. They're gonna want you to do outrageous missions that give them clout. And you know how GTA, like they humor, you're gonna do a mission for them, but they're gonna be on the internet talking about it, saying too much and doing too much, as we see in the trailer with Baylux talking about one of the shootouts that happened, just because they need that kind of attention to what they're doing for their music career ever since losing the publishing to Downplay, which is played by Gunplay. I don't know if nobody know about that one yet. But he pretty much ran off with the publishing. He's like an OG Loke type character you catch up with later and shit. So it's just they got their own journey and story. It's a lot of people gonna come across along the way, but ultimately she just want to get next to Raul, which we do see them on his yacht, which reminds me of that mission where you meet up with Cortez and get introduced to all the characters in Vice City on that boat. That's like kind of one of those where you see Lucia in a gold dress with Jason. She's bringing Jason along and have a fun night out. That whole day is a long day, from that boat to them on the car on the highway, and you know her getting recorded by the car in front of her, and them at the nightclub 919. That's all in one. That's all one thing. But that's just her trying to get back in the limelight with Raul, somebody that is well off.
That brings me back to my original question. How do you know these things? Because
And if you want me to tell you how I know it, bro, I mean, listen, man, it could go on the two ways, bro. Like, we see what happened to the 16-year-old kid, but I'm just trying to tell you some things that whether you want to hear it or not, or believe it or not, when you see for yourself from trailer 3 and you could connect these dots, or even what I put in the Discord, like just seeing like, all right, the game is based off the movie The Place Beyond the Ponds. If you literally watch the movie and then look at the game, you're looking at GTA 6. The son's name is Jason in The Place Beyond the Ponds, the movie. And that kid in the movie, he's a baby, but he plays a role to the whole dynamic by the end of the movie. And I won't spoil it with things like that. How it's broken down with the chapters, the different peripheral switches, the different perspective switches in the movie. These are all things we're gonna see within the game, being from the perspective of the dirty cops, how they're using Jason, the perspective of Lucia, and like basically like the fact that she want to get her family out of that situation is kind of the same motive the main character has in the movie, where all he wants to do is he just need one more lick, because he just want to do what he has to do for his son. He doesn't want to be a piece of shit, or his son. He doesn't want to raise his son to know him as a piece of shit. And the dude that he's learning how to rob from is a guy that's like, yo, I could teach you, but you got to do it right, and we're gonna do it my way. If not, I don't need you doing it at all. Like, and that's pretty much what the elements we get from that movie, we get put into different characters spread out in GTA 6. So like that mindset is like Raul, like he's like, you know, life is full of surprises. You should always expect that. He's the one kind of letting Lucia know you got to just chill. He's the embodiment of that part from that character. That character in the movie is physically put into someone like our Brian, our Cal, where, you know, they have the mindset of how to do it, and, you know, being able to pull it off and shit like that. So if you watch the movie, even though it's probably about, I would say, 3 characters that you're focused on the whole movie, GTA was able to take this and take certain traits from a character and create a character in the game, or make this person who they are, but just change the role of the person. So if you're watching the movie, you're looking at GTA 6, you might notice that certain scenes are like, it's the guy and the other guy, the 2 main characters from the movie. They're doing what they're doing. But in the game, it might be Lucia and Jason, but it's not how it looks. I can't explain unless you watch the movie side by side, dude, to see what it is I'm trying to say. I left a link in the Discord where like the scene where the robbery goes wrong, for example, That's one of the scenes we see in GTA 6 where they're counting money and looking back as the cops drove past them. That's literally a one-for-one identical replica of what we see in the movie when they do the heist, and he tells them how to rob the bank. He does it, but his own way, absolutely wrong. So he makes it harder, gets away, puts the bike in the back of the truck, and they drive off, and they're driving away looking at the cops drive the other way scot-free. Now, even though the dude basically that robbed it would be Jason, he's the one that's in the movie and the back thrown up because it's his first time doing it, and the one that's more seasoned, like how much we got, counting up the money, that what we see in the trailer is Jason doing that. But in the movie, it's the Jason guy playing more of he's the backseat, he has the backseat role, so he's more of the embodiment of Lucia in that situation, to the Jason in the movie who's like, yo, how much we got? What the other dude's throwing up. But in the game, it's more like, Jason is looking surprised, like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And while Lucia is pretty much getting the thrill, the kick out of it. If you just watch what I'm saying, just take heed to it, put it side by side, really look at it, you'll see how, okay, I could see how they just made it a slight contrast. So it's not one-of-one, but it's literally, this is what we're seeing. And the opening scene is taken from the movie, The Heat. If you look at the movie, The Heat, whatever it's called, you look at that scene where they're having a shootout in the middle of the street with the cops. It's all chaotic and crazy. One of the characters gets shot and he's taken at the end of it. That's what happens. Happens with Lucia and Raul, everybody having a shootout, shit goes crazy.
That's all really interesting, man. And you have to, I mean, I just got to be honest. Until I see some kind of evidence to some of these claims, man, I gotta say it feels like I don't know. it's hard to believe that you have some insider information, man. And a lot of the stuff you're saying, I gotta be honest, is a lot of the stuff that a lot of people have been speculating about for a long time anyway.
And that's a fact. And the thing is, mostly everything.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, sorry. Next person.
Yeah. So I appreciate you popping in, man. We got to get to more people, but that was really interesting. Before you go, I wanted to mention too, I think your batteries are dead on your smoke detector.
No, it definitely is, bro. But I wanna say this one thing before I do get it, so you can move on. Like, whether or not if you really believe in anything that's being said, like I said, all I could do was throw bones. So even from the sound system, the emphasis on the sound system, that's things that we haven't seen because nobody played the game. But I was able to just point something like that out just because that's probably something that got overlooked by a lot of people when they're watching the trailer without realizing that that's what they literally did by just giving us those things without music being played so we can hear the sounds of the game. That's something that when you do play the game, you're going to be able to ingest it a lot better than just like it going over your head the way that it is right now, to understand the level that I'm trying to put things on, because I can't physically show you or explain to you the way I got you, bro. But just take all the evidence, wrap it up, and look at it, man. You'll see.
I appreciate it. I got to get to the next person, man. But thanks for popping in and sharing all that stuff. Tell you what, if you're right, I'll give you your roses. If you're wrong, we're gonna roast the shit out of you. So we'll see you on the next one. All right, let's get somebody else in here. That was wild, bro. I don't know who else. Who's in line? Who's in line behind MMC?
Yeah, Cam next.
Cam. Okay, let's get Cam in here. Cam, what you doing, brother?
Yeah.
Yo. Cam.
Yeah.
Turn off your TV.
He's freaking out.
Cam, you're here.
Sorry.
Hello. Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I need to turn down off the stream. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh fuck.
Can you hear us?
Oh no, I can. Wait, let me look at my audio settings.
Oh shit.
Okay, something's going wrong.
We'll bring you back. We'll grab.
All right, we'll bring you back in. We're gonna get to the next person.
Zach.
Let's get Zach. Zach, welcome in, buddy. What's going on?
Hey, man. What's going on?
How you doing? Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. So I got a question about how the gas system work. In your opinion, do I have to pay for gas in the game? If so,
yes.
How much?
Yeah, I think we definitely need to pay for the gas. Other than if not, it's kind of be kind of silly, wouldn't it? Like, I feel like you should have to pull up to the pump, and the gas prices should be relative to real life, you know? And what I will say is, like, Florida gas prices, I could be wrong about this. Vice is actually in the chat. He could tell us because he lives down in Miami. Florida gas prices, I feel like, are generally slightly better than the rest of the country. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But it would be really nice to, you know, pull up to the pump, fill up your gas tank. Depending on how much fuel you put in, that amount of money comes out of your bank account. I don't think you need to, like, you know, put a card in and swipe and all that stuff. Just, like, you know, let us pull up, get out of the car, press a button. The character grabs the fuel pump, sticks it in the car. You know, you see your money tick away as you fill up, and then you put the fuel pump back, pull away. I mean, it takes, like, what, 30 seconds? You know?
Yeah. It sounds cool, but I just wondering, like, do I have to pay $100 per gallon or per tank?
Well, brother, I mean, if you're, I think it depends on the vehicle, but I mean, if you look at it like this, if you're out there like doing heists and making thousands and thousands of dollars, what's $100 worth of gas? You know what I mean?
And you make up for it.
Right.
Yeah. And another talking point I want to talk about is I'm a Sony PlayStation guy. And I would rather wait at my local GameStop for GTA6 because you're telling me I have to pay full price for a game rental.
Yeah, basically.
I just don't understand that.
Yep. Yeah, I don't understand it either, but when you look at it through the lens of Sony as a greedy corporation, it makes perfect sense. They're going to do everything they can to retain every penny. You would think that company is like on the verge of bankruptcy, which actually, I feel like somebody, was that Ian? Ian, were you telling me, or was that Canon, or somebody was telling me the other day that Sony's really struggling in every department other than like PlayStation sales?
I don't know.
Maybe that was,
I think Canon or someone said that.
No, that was Rob. That was Rob, I think.
Yeah,
Rob was saying that. He was saying like even their movies, like their movie entertainment industry is like really sucking or something. So I don't know, man. I mean, I think that's just, it's a stupid ass move on Sony's part. And for them to make that decision right now, like especially, you know, if they come out and announce some like marketing exclusive with Rockstar, you know, that will have had to have been in place when they decided to do this, and that's just like, that's extra shitty, in my opinion. So I don't know.
Like the last game I did in midnight launch was Star Wars Battlefront 2, almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Are you camping out, Zach?
Well, if Sony not giving us clarity, yes, at this point.
Nice.
And I may bribe a GameStop employee holding my copy for 30 days before it comes out.
You know what's sad? You know what we need to do? We need to get a bunch of people that are camping out, and we'll go jump in calls and like see how the lines are moving and shit.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man. That'd be fun. Get some people that are waiting in lines and have them jump in. Yeah, for sure.
Let us know.
It would be fun to do a live stream from a line, but you know, the only downside of that is, you know,
Internet.
I wouldn't be able to play the game right as it launches at midnight. You know, maybe I bet lines will start up around 10. Here's an idea, Ian. You live close by. What if we linked up and we went and
I'm not doing that shit. Hell no.
We hit it. No, come on. Like, it'd be fun. Like, what if we hit up some GameStop lines at around like 10 p.m. and just like live stream from the lines and be like, you know, like interview some people and talk to them about, you know, like what they're excited about. All that might be fun.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
I mean, yeah, but like my closest GameStop is an hour away, so.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, but I'm okay. I'm used to driving an hour because I have a drive an hour for doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so, I hope you're able to get it soon, and or well, sooner than later, and you know, I'll pray for you if you're playing on PC or PlayStation.
I'm a console guy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like is Bav silent?
Yeah, he's here. He's muted right now.
Okay. G'day, mate. How you going?
Oh, hey, mate.
What's up, mate?
It was like the most American mate I've ever heard.
What's up,
call Zach, call him Boner Bav. Say, hey, Boner Bav.
Cowboy, I'm going to kick you.
Boner Bav? Is that your legal name?
Yeah, it's cool. The name.
All right, let's pull the next person in. This guy's a clown.
Okay, good night, man.
All right, see you, Zach. Appreciate you. Have a good one. All right, who else do we have in there?
I'm just joking.
Hold on, let me go find that guy.
No, he got to say a bunch. All right. Well, Ian's gonna pop down there and see who's next. But let me check on chat real quick.
Cam's good. He's got his audio fixed.
Cam, all right, we'll pull Cam in. Cam, on a scale from trash to hammered, where are you at, buddy?
I'm actually at like a 6, I'd say.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
6. Yeah.
Guys, if you don't remember, like one of my favorite sound bites of any stream I've ever done, I was talking with Cam, and he popped in, and he was trying to make a point about something, and then he just like stops. He goes, "I don't know, man. I'm really drunk." Yeah, I was like fucking dying laughing, dude. It's hilarious. Anyway, what you got for me, buddy?
I don't know. I guess it kind of have to do with the top part of the map that connects with Mount Calga, like, and how that. Obviously, I expect it to be an island, but like, I don't know. I would kind of like some of that kind of continuation of the land-ish, and just for the, I don't know, I was watching Georgia State Police fucking dash cam videos today, and Georgia State Police, they are a force to be reckoned with, like the highway patrol, like they just do the most heinous shit and talk the most, like they are like GTA officers, but just in real life, like, I mean, I don't know, but it's just, yeah, I'm drunk, yeah, but
get out of the car.
Yeah.
Get out of the car.
No, I seen this, they ripped one guy out of the car, and he was like, "You hit me, you can't do that." He's like, "Do you see this thing on my shoulder? It says the not fucking around crew," or whatever, something like that.
Oh
like,
my god.
Just that type of energy, and like they flip entire vehicles at pit maneuvers and all that. I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of, I was kind of expecting once you go to that part of the territory, instead of like being, I don't know, bombed or just like whatever the fucking hell happens to keep you from going Northern Territory. It's the same thing when you go to Blackwater in Red Dead 2 and you just get met with like, what is it, the invisible sniper? I mean, that would kind of be lame, but that's what I kind of, you just get rammed with a bunch of freaking, you know, whatever they drive the Chargers.
It's easy to solve this problem if like the hurricane is like involved in the lore of the game. Like, for example, like if there are roads that connect, you know, Leonida to Gloriana, and those roads are flooded and it's swampland that you're driving over, but the roads are flooded from a hurricane, you obviously can't pass in a car, so maybe you have to either fly or get in a boat. And it could be the same situation as if you fly far enough out over the ocean in GTA 5, like eventually your plane stutters and crashes and you got to bail out, or the boat sinks. And if that's the case, maybe since you're in swampland, there's gators everywhere and you just get eaten like you get eaten by a shark in GTA 5. It's super easy to solve that problem. Like, I know Bab disagrees.
They could just John Cena.
As soon as I said that, Bab's like, "I'm out. I hate that idea."
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to overcomplicate it. Like, it is pretty easy just to, like, environmental. It's probably easier to do it environmentally than just trying to have, like, some kind of imminent threat that's going to take you out, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Well, I think they could do it, and I'm on the same page. So, you know, Hurricane Roxy for the win. Let's give us a large land map. We don't need another island. We've had enough of those. So
we need a really good name. That's something we need to come up with. What should the hurricane's name be?
Hurricane Bav.
Hurricane. Yeah. Bav.
We've already had a Hurricane Ian.
We're gonna go back to the alphabet. It's gonna land on me.
Yeah. All right, Cam. Well, I appreciate you hopping in, bud. We're gonna get to the next person, but thank you for calling in. It's always good to talk to you, brother.
Yep. Deuces.
We'll see it. All right, chat. Bro says 6 out of 10, but can't even complete a sentence. I like the way this guy thinks. Greg says, I can't wait for pre-orders because I want to be in line outside GameStop for the midnight launch like I did back in 2013 for GTA 5. I really can't wait for the night before release. I'm really torn on this, guys. Like, I want to have instant access to the game and play it like the night that it comes out, but I feel like this will be one of the last times to ever like go wait in line for a game, and I feel like that almost kind of takes a priority. So I may actually be in line. I may be in line the night
Big
of.
Chris, 78. He's up.
All right, I'll pull him in here in just a second. I got a donation from Atomic Glitch, and I can't miss it because I've missed a couple earlier tonight. So Atomic Glitch, thank you for the $2 donation. Says, Sav, we still yet to see you try a pickleback. I keep forgetting about it. If you guys remind me, I'll stop and get the stuff for a pickleback. I keep forgetting what all goes into it. It's like, what, whiskey and pickle juice or something? So we'll definitely do that at some point, and I'll probably vomit on stream, but you guys will enjoy that. So, all right, let's get him in here. Who is it?
Big Chris.
Big Chris? Which one? I see Elliot, Shifty Diaz, and X something.
Yeah, X Chris X.
Oh, I can't see because I've got streamer mode enabled. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Big Chris!
Hey!
What's good, man?
Not much, man. I just wanted to say thank you for doing everything you do, and I like your set, and kind of glad that I'm part of your community now.
Yeah, man. Well, welcome. I'm glad you just joined tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a what is it? A gifted from Snorko, I think.
Oh yeah,
his
that
name
guy's
is?
such an
Yeah.
asshole. I hate
Yeah,
that guy.
Snarko's a total douchebag.
Yeah,
No, it's that's actually you're actually talking to Ian Games is Snarko, so he's the one that gifted you that membership.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
well,
at night I
appreciate it,
become
man.
Snarko. It just depends.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's his alter
I'm a
ego.
superhero. Yep, alter ego.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, well, no, I appreciate it for the gifted.
How'd you find Sav? What video did you come from?
Oh, well, actually, I think it all started with MCT, I think.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Wars, yeah.
I think, or that either that, or I just stumbled upon you. I don't remember, but
How long you been watching my content for?
it's on and off, honestly. I would say maybe like a month or so ago I was watching.
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad you.
It's not consistent. Yeah.
That's all good. I'm glad you found it, and I'm glad you're a part of the community now. That's awesome. So you'll like this group of people. There's a lot of cool people in here.
Yeah,
so,
no, you
and
guys
then
have the same vibe. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, no, you're good. I was just gonna say, as soon as GTA 6 drops and we all start playing online, we're gonna do a lot of community events and all that stuff too. So if you want to stick around long enough for that, you can participate in some of those. We'll get some creator stuff going. Ian or Snarko, and then a bunch of other guys, Bav, I'm sure, and we'll get a bunch of viewers and stuff in. We'll do some fun stuff for sure.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a pleasure to roll with you in Vice City. Hopefully, we can do some missions and.
What are you most
if
excited
anybody
for,
out there...
for the game, Chris?
Oh, me? Mostly right now, like the main course is the story. The dessert is online, and I'm definitely expecting that as well. But right now, it's just my mind is running rampant. Like all the people in this community, MCT, they all have that same mindset of like, what's next around the corner? Like, are we gonna have this type of story, that type of story? It's such an inconsistency, but hopefully, with trailer 3, things will tend to clear up, and we'll finally get not the final verdict of the story, but at least we'll get a kind of like a head of like where the
Bye, T-Bert.
of
Love
the
you.
story might be. Because it's like how a bunch of people are saying, they're saying it's going to be like an undercover, almost like a Brian from Fast and the Furious, where, he's once with the cops, and then now he's like, you know what, I'm going to turn my back on you guys now, and I'm going to go.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many different directions that the story could go, and everybody's got different theories, and really curious to see what actually rolls out. So, but it's fun to speculate and think about, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's insane. I mean, like I said, I have, I talked to mostly with my cousin about this because he's another GTA fanatic like me, and we just sit there for maybe 30 minutes at a time, maybe once in a while. We just sit there and ponder about the story, like where it could head. Like I was about to say, there's so many creaks to this stream that we don't know. Mm-hmm. And hopefully they have an adaptive story, almost like Fallout. So like if you tend to mess up, now I think they will, because it goes back to GTA 4 with like if you do something wrong with one of the, like I don't know, I don't remember if you don't do the mission like it tells you, it tends to bite you in the butt later on in the story. So who knows if that's the case? Hopefully they implement that feature back into the story. That way they can you can play over and over and over. It's not just a one-time thing like, okay, thanks for playing, here's here's online and go play that. Like, hopefully it keeps feeding your
like different routes you can go in the story. You're saying,
right?
Like, okay.
Yeah. Like it keeps hopefully it keeps enticing you to keep playing story. Like it's just
Maybe
like
you can replay
it's
it
not just
multiple times. Yeah.
Right. So it's just like I said. Hopefully this game. Hopefully it's a massive success. Hopefully it's not a dud.
I can't imagine it wouldn't be a massive success.
No,
not with the amount of money they poured into it and the reputation they
Right.
have and the talent they have building it.
Well, I think I was gonna say too, like I tell my cousin all the time before, I'm gonna wrap it up because I don't want to hold up a lot of people. But basically, what I always tell my cousin is I feel like Rockstar is tending to put it's like they're playing poker, that they're putting all their chips in, and you know, just calling the bluff and just say like, all right, let's go. Like I think they're not holding back at all.
I think you're right. That's a good way to put it. They're putting all their chips on the table. You know, I mean, we know for sure they've spent at least $2 billion developing this game, and the rumor is that it's closer to 3 or even over 3. So I mean, that's a lot of money. And you know, I get inflation and a lot of employees and salaries and all that stuff, but at some point, you know, it's
but I think their massive payoff. I think that's not just the story. I think I know that's the first thing that a lot of people are going to experience, but I think their cash cow is going to be GTA Online, and that thing is going to be around for a good. I think the map is going to be for a good 13 to maybe 12 years.
Yeah.
So
probably right.
I feel like they might not just stop with Vice City. I think they might go back to Venturas. Las
Venturas.
San Fierro. Yeah. Like I think it's going to be expansion maps to it. Hopefully this community will grow to the point that like it's going to be like a simulator, like a Sims game.
I like to say is like you can't get any more real than real, and the game looks so real.
Right.
It's like kind of not peaked, but it's like this is gonna be pretty close to what we can get for gaming realistic, graphics. So the NVIDIA cards can handle it.
Just to add one more thing. Sorry, man, if I'm interrupting. It's because I'm
go
trying
ahead.
to get in as many things as possible in the short time of a window I got. But I think when it comes to like customizing your apartment, it's going to be something entirely different. I feel like they're going to like, I think I remember that a lot of like some YouTube creator was talking about that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was going to have that feature where you're going to able to customize your apartment or your living space. So I feel like that's going to be something, you know, I know there's a little details that are just insane. And if it's true, and hopefully it is true, it's going to add more users to play the game. Like I don't know.
I mean, if you can make it
I'm with you, man.
that helps it too. But
yeah.
Awesome.
Very cool. Well, thanks for calling in, man. Thanks for joining the community. We're glad to have you here. Stick around. We're gonna be doing a lot more cool stuff, and you're always welcome to rejoin and call next Whiskey Wednesday.
Okay, and like I said, thank you for the gifted, and thank you for accepting my call, and I appreciate it, man.
Easy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys
have a good night, man. Yep. Thanks. We'll see you. Ian, Elliot is in the chat, and Elliot was in the chat last week, and
I think we're all good with it. I think we've covered everything we've needed to.
Yeah.
Any more call-ins? Anyone else want to join? We've pretty much talked to everybody.
Well, so if you want to go explain to Elliot why we can't have him in
back.
Yeah. All right, Elliot, if you're watching, I'm sorry, brother, but YouTube has some strict rules on some certain things, and I don't want to, I'll talk to you off stream. We'll have a conversation. I'll explain. But anyway, yes. So getting back to chat, we've got let's see. Ross Brady said, "Do you think side missions jobs will have more detail? Think about police vigilante missions with antagonize and defuse system from Red Dead, or the ability to handcuff people." Yeah, I think as far as like role play goes, like they're like all these expanded features are going to be massive. You know, as far as like he didn't do any guys. Elliot did nothing wrong last week. Elliot is significantly under the age of 18, and having him on a live stream call, like what happens is YouTube will like check, and if they hear like a minor's voice, they can like restrict the video or whatever, or it can cause problems with the content creator. That's the only reason that I'm just trying to be mindful of that. So that, and also it's, you know, we talk about some other stuff, and I would love to be able to talk to him. I just, you know, when you have minors involved in, like, you know, the stream and live stream and all that, it gets tricky. So I'm just trying to be careful. That's all. But no, Elliot did nothing wrong. He's a good guy. I talked to him last week. Super nice kid. He's got a lot going for him. But I got to protect the content and the live stream and the channel. So as far as what I was saying about roleplay and all that. So for example, like, if they give us those features, if they give us the ability to do like handcuff or zip tie or whatever, which we already kind of know is in the game based on some of the leaks and stuff, you know, being able to don like a police uniform and get in a patrol car, and if they give us like similar systems like they used to in old GTA games where you could use the police scanner and, like, you know, go and arrest certain people and all that stuff, it'll be really immersive if you can like handcuff that person, put them in the back of the car, and like that's almost like an integrated built-in LSD. Oh my gosh, what is it? LSPDFR? That's it. LSPDFR. So like that would be really, really cool to have in the vanilla game, but obviously like when roleplay comes along and all that, they're gonna totally run with that. So, is he good, Ian? I feel bad, but like,
no, I
okay.
told him, any questions he had like some questions, so I said he can put in the roundtable chat. So
yeah, for sure. Elliot, if you're watching, brother, I'm sorry. I'd love to be able to have you in here, man. I got to be careful. We talked about it after the stream, and it's just like having minors in the live stream is just, a little too risky.
It's
so
against YouTube policy, guys, just so you know. So we can't do that. We gotta be we gotta follow YouTube rules. So yeah.
That's right. So anyway, Dark Mam says Bav is our good bad boy. Where did Bav go? He dipped as soon as I started talking about it being connected to a larger landmass. He hates that theory, by the way. If you guys want to go on Bav's live stream and convince him that he's wrong about it being an island, I would love that. Video mode said Sav could be your dad. I mean, I could be. My daughter is like 1 year younger than Elliot. So, but yeah, Dark Mam. They have strict rules. I'm still here though. Well, yeah, it's different being on a like a voice call. So yeah, I don't want to like get into the weeds on it and go down that road. But yeah, like having a minor's voice pop up in a live stream is where YouTube starts to like, they're like, what's going on here? And then they start like micromanaging content and restricting stuff and all that. So we don't want to do that. Tordai says, I hope it's landlocked. When you say landlocked, that means something I think different than what you think it means. Landlocked means that there's no water around it whatsoever. Like you're surrounded on all four sides by you know, other states or land borders. I think what you're trying to say is that you hope it's connected to a larger land mass. Yeah, Cam said I'm in Kansas. That's Kansas. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I hope it's connected to a larger landmass myself. I hope we're not dealing with an island. So, Bav dipped out. I think he had to go work on a video or something, or maybe he had to go poop. He's always on the toilet.
Or grilled cheese. He does a lot of weird things.
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
He's in the chat. Bav, did you have to go poop?
I've been summoned.
Dude, I'm gonna go make a grilled cheese after this. I hope I have bread. I've got cheese. I don't know if I have bread. What's up, Sav? Love your content, bro. Thank you, Double GGs. I appreciate you, brother. Greg said, I need to hop off here, y'all. It's been a fun stream. Hope everyone has a blessed night. I'll see you later. See you, Greg. Have a good one, buddy. Surrounded by water, mountains up. MMC is still going, dude. He's still going. Oh, man. I hope he sticks around, because if he's right, I want to say, oh, wow, that's really cool that you knew this. But if he's wrong, we're going to have a field day roasting his ass. There he is. How was your did you make a grilled cheese?
He's in the shower.
You're in the shower?
Bro,
You're not in the shower like
what's
right
good?
now, are you? Are you like legit in the shower right now?
Yeah, what's good?
Shower Bav.
I'm getting water on the phone.
I'm pretty sure this is against YouTube's terms of service.
That's all right. I'm fully clothed, okay?
Oh,
he's fully clothed in the shower. Okay. All right.
Oh, God.
I knew you were probably in the bathroom, but that's funny. That is hilarious.
I'm in the shower.
Yes, Cam, Peninsula. Yes, exactly. MMC says, feel free to roast me. I come out uncooked. We'll see, man. We'll see. Like I said, if you're right, I'm all good with it. I will give you roses. We'll all hail MMC and his, insider information and all that. But I don't know, man. I have my doubts. I'm just saying, nothing against you as a person, but if you're bullshitting me, we're gonna clip it. Yeah. Shifty Diaz says, "Hey Bab, show the angles right, buddy." Oh man. Well, I think that's a pretty good place to wrap things up, guys. We're coming up on midnight. We've been going for almost 4 hours, which is usually where I like to cut it off. But thank you to everybody that donated, whether it was jewels or super chats or super stickers or memberships. Ian, thank you. Yeah, it was a good stream. We've got let's see, 5 more minutes. Okay, we'll hang out. We'll do this. We'll hang around until the countdown hits 202 days. How about that? 5 more minutes to 202 days. Let's do that. We'll stick around until it says 202. All right, and then we'll set off. We'll set off for the night. So, anything else you guys want to talk about for the next couple of minutes or ask or anything like that? Ross Brady says, do you think the game will have the ability to make custom livery? Like how COD had the ability to paint your own guns would make car meetups even better. Yes, so we talked about that in one of the roundtables, and this actually, it was the one with that you were in, Ian, with Rob when he was talking about the Nazi penises. You remember?
Oh, God. Yeah.
So this question came up in the roundtable, and Rob was joking around, and somebody was saying obviously if you do custom liveries, you end up with the and back in the day with Call of Duty when you could do the custom emblems and stuff, people were making some really gnarly stuff. And that's the problem with custom liveries in the game. I don't think we're going to get custom liveries, but what I will say is it would not surprise me if they give us a larger library of decals and placement options and things like that. I just don't think they're going to give us the ability to make custom car liveries. I don't see that happening because the problem is there's a bunch of 12-year-olds out there that want to abuse it, and they'll just do stupid stuff, and then they'll take it away, and then everybody will be pissed about it. So they're just going to avoid that altogether, I think.
Yeah, they'll probably just make you earn them though. Different missions, you'll earn a livery or something.
Yeah. I like the ability to instead of a 1 racing stripe or 2 racing stripes or 3 racing stripes, just give us I don't know. How hard would it be to come up with 100 different liveries, and then you could kind of apply them to whatever car, I don't know. I think that'd be good.
If you give us placement options, we can get pretty creative with it,
Nick says it's not really 12-year-olds, it's grown men. That's fair. I mean, it's probably a little bit of both. But social club emblems, yeah, I could definitely see that coming back. For sure, they're gonna do crew emblems and stuff. Oh, you're talking about customizing social club emblems, maybe. I don't know how they do that. Maybe they could let us same as you remember the Halo emblems, how you could and create all the different things, but you were limited. You just had a library of things to choose from. I could see them doing something like that, maybe. As long as they have a banana in there somewhere. If they don't, I'm gonna be pissed. I'll riot. Lazy Gun Guy said, do you think we will get visible muscle contractions while working out? You see Jason's tricep shift as he walks inside trailer 2. Yeah, I do. I think they've actually modeled muscles. I really do. So I don't know how that works with scaling muscle growth and all that, but they've definitely modeled muscle mass underneath the skin. The character models in this game are insane. It's unlike anything you've seen before. Let's see, we got 1 minute and 45 seconds until we're officially at 202 days left, gentlemen.
Getting close to that 199. I feel good.
Yeah. Yep. Wonder how games like Roblox deals with issues like that. I'm not sure what you mean, Overly. It is crazy, dude. We're We're officially 1 day away. In 1 minute and 20 seconds, we are officially 1 day away from being the closest to GTA 6 we've ever been.
I actually have a photo I looked at on my phone that I took back in November, and it said 200 days on on my whiteboard. I change it every day, right? And it said 200 days, and now we're still at that same point. So now we're actually doing it, going down from 200.
We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Yeah, it's. Oh man, it's gonna be
a long time added to it, you know.
Yeah, think about how crazy things are gonna get if we get trailer 3 next week. If we get trailer 3 next week, and then the week after we get the pre-orders dropping, and then the week after that we get the earnings call, and then it's just off to the freaking races, dude. And then it's like all hell breaks loose. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be
we
great.
can still distract ourselves too. So it's like, you know, if it was wintertime, we'd just be hyper focused. But it's like, it's perfect because we can go if we don't want to think about GTA 6, we can still go outside.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, here we go. We got 20 seconds left, guys. 20 seconds left until we're officially at 202 days left until release. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hooray! There we go. We're 202 days left, guys. Yes, Dark Ma'am, I am tired. Is it that obvious? So, anyway, well, it's been a good stream, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a fun Whiskey Wednesday, as usual. Keep your eyes on the channel, on the content. We got a video coming out here in a couple days, probably Friday morning, I hope. We'll see. It's going to be that deep dive on the ocean and all that stuff. Caden, shut up. He said just tuning in now's the stream. Oh, man.
Time. He's a liar.
Yeah. So, but yeah, got a video coming out here in a couple days. Friday also, we're going to be streaming again. We'll get together with Ian if he's free, and Bav and whoever else, and we'll do maybe a little bit of GTA Online or something. Yeah, and then we'll play some Repo. That's always fun. Yeah, maybe we'll check out that other game that T. Burton was recommending, or somebody was recommending. I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Jerry. I can't remember.
We got to do some game research, see if there's any other stuff we want to play.
Yeah, I'd like to maybe play Peak. That looked kind of fun. I don't know.
Yeah, that one was cool. Or RV There Yet or something. Yeah,
that looked good too. I've played RV There Yet with my daughter. It'd be interesting to get everybody together and play that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, a granny game. That's what it was. Granny game. Yeah, and then Caden said play Mimesis, which is like where the AI basically like replicates your voice, and when your character dies, they like replace you with an AI bot that walks around and uses your voice, and you can't tell that if it's your buddy or if it's the AI, and then it like stabs you in the back and stuff. Yeah, that could be interesting. We'll see.
Yeah.
Ross Brady says, "Thanks, Sav. Your content's getting me through the wait." Well, I appreciate you saying that. We got more on the way, so hang tight. And I hope everybody has a good rest of your evening, and have a good day tomorrow. If you're already in tomorrow and you're in Australia, then have a good day. And I will see you guys here in a couple days. So I'm going to end it there.